All right, people, we are just about ready. Just getting into position, getting everything situated, and then we will be live here shortly. Hopefully, Pun's back in position.
Oh, yeah. Me. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
All right, shit, we're already fucking a minute late, so
Yeah,
we might
you
as well
know.
just go ahead and get it.
So you mean right on time?
Yeah, right on time, dog. Right on time. All right, let's okay.
Cool.
We are ready to kick these things underway. All right, let's get it popping. Two Endangered Mammals, episode 66.
Wow.
Oh boy. Order 66
Yes.
is live and direct. Where the hell are my glasses? Hold on.
That was an awesome reference, by the way.
Right? You like that?
Yeah.
You like that? That's how I roll, man. That's how I roll.
Execute Order 66.
Boom, and there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 66th episode of the Endangered Mammals podcast, the #1 podcast in my duplex. I was going to say on my duplex. I am your host, Mr. Tiger Adinaldo, and with me, as always, is the one, the only. He's my Goomba. He's your Goomba, the bearded beanie one himself, the greatest co-host of all time, Mr. Pun-Fu-Panda. Pun, how are you, sir?
I am good. How are you?
I am great, man. I am great. I am 100% wonderful. I got no complaints.
Right.
Let me make sure your camera's good. Oh, yeah. You're good.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing.
Right.
You know what you're doing. See, this is why you're the GOAT co-host, man. This is why you're the greatest of all time, sir. It's because of stuff like that.
Well, thank you.
Really quick, man. Let me take my glasses off to do this real fast. I want to do some shout-outs. We got some early side shout-outs.
Yep.
Our homie, Mr. Cameroni DePrinzio, is in the chat tonight.
What's up, Cam?
Chopping it up with us.
Yep.
Also, let's see who else we have here. Hold on a second. We got Texas Soccer Mom.
What's up, Tex?
We got the one and only Jag in the house.
What's up, Jag?
We got my homie Airplane J in the house.
What's up, Jay?
We got Strong Sam in the house.
What's up, Sam?
We got old Deadeye herself. Zed is in the house.
What's up, Zed?
Zed is a goalie.
Is she?
Yeah, she's
Nice.
she's a goalie.
Nice.
Like, she's a dope one too. My sister Liz is in the house.
What's up, Liz?
Who do we got on that gramophone?
We got Tiger's Eye Media,
Boom.
Pun-Fu-Panda,
Oh,
X-Man 93.
my man Xavier. What
I'm
up,
sorry,
son?
X-Man _93.
Yeah, that's my homie Xavier, man.
Okay.
That's the homie right there.
I don't know how to.
Undernation.
Okay.
Blow it up for them.
And then Peppy No Neck.
Peppy No Neck is in the house and he's watching.
What's up, Pops?
He's in the house and he's watching. Oh man, we got ourselves a show, man. We got ourselves a show. We're gonna talk about a couple things. It's been a minute,
Right?
It's been a minute. It feels like it's been like years.
Yeah.
It feels like it's been months, but it's been a week.
It's been well, yeah.
Bro,
Well, 2 because we missed last week.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
It's
okay.
been because the week before we did a show.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So we've missed a week.
We missed a week.
Yeah,
Okay,
but it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But we've missed a week.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, we got some stuff to talk about, man. A lot of new things happening.
Cool.
Let me adjust my I gotta get my microphone in like the proper position. There we go.
Peppy No Neck must not be paying too much attention to the tax call they're on.
Oh, why is that?
Well, they're getting the taxes done.
Oh, really?
But it's like through like a phone call.
Oh.
So obviously he ain't paying too much attention. He's letting
he's-
Jackie do all the work.
I mean, listen, that's what he
Which
does.
is probably
It's probably
the
for
right
the best.
way to go. Yeah.
It's probably for the best. To be completely honest with you, man. We got ourselves a full house tonight, man. We got ourselves a full house. Yeah, it's probably for the best that he lets her handle everything.
All the important stuff.
Liz said, yo, you're finally in my wake window. Yes, Liz, I am here. We are here. Tex said, anyone else waiting for all the innuendos and giggling when they get to episode 69? Maybe we'll skip over it, Tex.
Yeah, maybe
because
we will.
I don't know if you saw the video, Pun. Tex likes to hit people with saws.
I saw that. I saw that.
She
did.
She smacked the hell out of me with
Right
that
up
damn
like,
thing,
yo,
man.
we're on the same team.
Oh my God. It was almost traumatizing, man. It was almost traumatizing. Like, I was like, what the hell are you doing? Like and if you watch the video, she like runs up and slaps me.
Oh yeah.
It's because she swings and it goes all the way around. And I'm like, she was like, it was an accident. I'm like, well, why are you swinging around a saw anyway?
Yeah.
Like,
right.
who does that? Oh, really quick, my homie DJ Billy C is in the chat. What's up, my guy?
What's up, Billy C?
And DJ Farrot is in the chat, the chickadee chat, if you will. I feel like I need to hold on a second. Alexa, turn off the big screen. There we go.
Nice.
That TV was running. I had to.
Thank you.
Yeah, I had to get that. Oh, thank you.
Gotta say thank you in case
she just said you got it.
in case the uprising starts.
Right. They're gonna know I'm one of the good ones.
Right.
Tex says slander. I tell you, slander. Tex, the evidence is out there.
It is.
Like there's literally video evidence. You know what I mean? Like, dude, we see you. Yeah. And then here's the thing. If it was such an accident, right? Why did she take off running right after? Like, she took off, dude. I don't even think she logged in our little tent city that we have there. I don't even think she logged out there. She goes, the evidence shows I wasn't facing you. Listen, you were swinging around a damn saw. Like, who does that? Who swings around a saw? Yeah, clearly. Clearly, that's how they roll down there in Texas, man. That's how they get down. Freaking swinging a saw around. I tell you, man.
She said because she knows how our gang operates.
Oh, is that why? Is that why? She was trying to throw it into her tent. Oh,
okay.
She was
trying
to throw it. Oh,
okay. Because throwing a saw helps.
Right.
And
right.
Is safe.
Willie Makahincha is in the chat.
What's up, Big Will?
Over on the gramophone. Sam says she's in the woods somewhere with the moose. Yeah, probably. I wouldn't doubt it. How have you been, man? I've been good. It's been a couple weeks. Yeah, bro, this snow.
Bro,
I'm glad that it's melting. Mm-hmm. Text said, ask Tiger who was throwing a rifle around earlier that day. Zed. Oh man, it wasn't you that time. Yeah, man, the snow that we've had, man, it was just
making up for the last few winters.
You know what's crazy about it? So it snowed, obviously, blizzarded.
Yeah.
And then so my check this out. So I've been meaning to tell people this. So my electricity was off.
Oh shit.
For like 2 days, dude. For like 2 days, my electricity was off.
Oh, dang.
Here's what happened. So I have it set up to where it comes directly out of my bank account, right? Whenever I tell them to pay, it comes out of my bank account. Month before last, made a payment. The following month, made a payment. And then literally 2 days before this winter storm hit, 1 day before the winter storm hit.
Okay.
Remember, it was really cold for a couple days.
Yeah.
And then the winter storm was supposed to hit that Thursday, I think?
Okay.
Or was it that Wednesday? One of the two. Whichever day that the storm was supposed to start, the day before that, it was like, wasn't it like 40 degrees or something like that? 30 degrees.
Yeah.
So they came out on that day.
Oh.
We're literally in here and we're playing, I want to say we're playing, Sam was over here. It was during the day. I think we were playing DayZ, to be honest with you. And then next thing you know, it's just like, it was almost like I threw a fuse.
Oh shit.
And I was like, what the fuck was that? And Sam was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
We had no idea. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I go outside and I look and I see the dude leaving. But I didn't see a truck or anything.
Yeah.
So I didn't think, okay. Because what I usually do whenever that happens, I go outside and look at the bus stop. If the blue light in the bus stop is on, that means it's something going on in here. If that blue light is out, that means that there's a power outage somewhere.
Yeah.
So I saw that the blue light was on. Saw a dude walking, but I didn't think he was just dressed in regular clothes or whatever. Come back inside, get the everything hooked up to emergency power.
Okay.
Emergency power. Yeah. And we get to where we can save the game. Because that's important. You gotta save the game.
Gotta save the game, man.
Gotta save the game.
Yeah.
We get back to base, log out, and then go outside to see what's going on. There's a freaking red tag on my power thing. So I'm like, what the hell is going on, right? Come back inside, call the electric company, right? Talking to them. Turns out that, and here's the weird thing. So my what is it? What did Will say? Look at the movies that came out in 1991. Pick 2. Okay, we'll do that in a little bit. All right. So I call up the electric company, right?
Yep.
Oh, also, I forgot. We're going to be running music in the background while we do the show now, because that's how we get that low, not high, just low. Yeah. Little background ambience. So I call them up.
Yep.
And I'm like, yo, like, what's going on? And they're like, okay, it looks like you were disconnected because of non-payment. And I'm like, nah, dude, I got to speak to a representative. I made these payments.
Yeah.
So here's what it turns out happened. And I didn't stream that night. I didn't really do anything. So here, make sure our stream is still going strong. Here's what it turns out happened.
Okay.
For some reason, somehow, I made my payment one month, and then the payment came out of my bank account, and on their end, the payment got returned, right? But it didn't go back to my bank account. Now, here's the thing. When you do a bank account payment, and that's the only way you can do it online. You can't do a card unless you go through another company. So it takes so you make the payment, and then on their end, they're like, okay, it's paid, but then it doesn't come out of your bank for like 3 days. And then that's not including weekends. So then if they return it, and it's like another few days for that to take effect, and they do a back and forth. It's a weird thing. Like they try to pay me a bunch of times, but the money came out of my bank account. You know what I mean? So the money got to them. It came out of my bank account. So on their end, somehow it got returned, but it never came back to my bank account. So the following month, I make my payment like normal. Now it might have been on one of the pings where they were trying to do it again, but like nothing was behind when I went on there to make my payment. Nothing was behind. Okay. So I went on there, made my payment for the following month, right? I'm good. Next thing I know, I'm sitting here in freaking darkness. DJ Duck Diggity is in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? What is popping? He said he's been listening through the whole back catalog, bro. Oh, has he? He said he was at work. Yeah. And he said the FedEx walked in right when I was like, man, fuck FedEx. Said the FedEx guy was like, well, that's harsh. Yeah. Fuck them, no. Yeah, so I do they cut me off, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I'm on the phone with them, and they're telling me that my last 2 payments like didn't or was returned or something, right? And I'm like, well, wait a minute, because I got my bank statements, I got everything right here that says that you got the money,
but it never came back.
To them. And so they're like, well, we could, basically what they were saying, this is what I had to do. And I'm in the process of going through the investigation right now. So they were like, well, what needs to happen is you need to pay the amount, right? I know. Pay the amount and the current amount, and we'll come out and reconnect you, right? And then actually this was like 2 days before that big winter storm. We'll come out and reconnect you, and we'll do an investigation. And if it turns out that it wasn't on your end, like I'll get refunded. They tried to say credited, but I was like, no, there's no credit, my dude.
Yeah, right. No,
like I need that money back. Like it's not a situation. Anybody got the money to be throwing at y'all and getting a store credit? Like, what the fuck?
You know what I mean? Quick to take the money when the bill's paid, but when you have to return it, I never got it.
Right. So I talked to my bank. I bank with Chase. I went to Chase, right? Yep. And they were quick. They were like, yo, all right, let's look into it. They looked into it. They were like, the money's there. They received the money. We can trace it. We know it got to them. We're looking at it at their shit. You know what I mean? Basically, we're looking at it sitting there in their account. Okay. So it's something that's going on within their database, their back end, whatever it is. It's something going on with them. Okay. And I was like, okay.
Cool.
Because the electric company gave me a case number and all this stuff. So took the case number, went to Chase. Chase was like, nah, it's definitely not us. They were like, the money went out. And I was like, so I didn't get any returns, no bounce checks or nothing like that. They were like, nah, you're in good standings here. I'm like, all right, bet. Cool. So then I decided, I called them back. I had no choice. Like I had to get electricity. We were about to have a fucking snowstorm. Right. Did the payment, got everything back on. And when I did that, they're like, okay, we'll launch the investigation. And it says that it wasn't the bank. We have the records here that shows that you paid it. And I'm like, okay, so where did the money, the money basically on their end, the money disappeared. You know what I mean? That's basically what they were saying. So I'm like, so what is the likelihood of this investigation going my way? And they were like, well, you have everything in order, so we can't really see it not going your way. The thing is, it's going to take like a couple weeks. Now, the one manager, because I went down there after that. I went down there to check because I was like, I need to talk to somebody. Yeah. The the one manager told me there's more than likely you're going to get the money back. You know what I mean? Like, but I was like, it's a pain in the ass. And he's like, I understand that. But I'm like, it's freaking annoying that, you know, you make your payment twice.
Yeah.
And then Jack said robots steal money. They damn sure do, man. They damn sure do. You make the payment twice.
Right?
I'm
think
like,
everything's cool.
Yeah. And so I was like, I'm going to need a refund. I was like, I do not want credit on the account. I was like, I cannot stress that enough because I'm not trying to be out a double payment. To me, credit on the account is just their way of not giving me my money back.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, you know what? We'll give you free electricity next month. Like, no, motherfucker.
No, I want my money back.
Yeah. Because I might not use as much electricity this month as I did last month. So, still got to work on that. Got to wait for that to happen. Wait for that to take place. So that was my week last week. Okay. And then the snowstorm happened. And, you know, honestly, here's the thing, dude. If it wasn't for the fact that we were in a snowstorm, I'd have been like, fuck that electricity. Right? You know what I mean? Like, I'd have been like, I'll be all right. I'll run an extension cord to some, you know what I mean? But, you know, you got to do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? You got to do it. And that's what's fucked up is I had to do it. And what's crazy is they're not even allowed to cut it off if it's below a certain temperature. Mm-hmm. So they had to have been waiting because it was cold.
It was cold as hell.
It was cold as fuck.
Yeah.
And they had to have been waiting until the first nice day.
Yep.
They were like,
yeah.
I was like, motherfuckers.
It'd
be one thing if I was expecting it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But in my mind, I'm good.
Yeah, right? Like,
you know what I mean? Bills paid, I'm straight. Paid. I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Get the fuck out of here.
Even when it happened, I was so like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Like, did I blow something up? Because I got these space heaters in here because I'm not using gas right now. You know what I mean? Because, you know, these old Lakewood houses, man, like the furnace is like dumb old.
Yeah.
So the gas bills are outrageous, man. So I'm just using space heaters because I'd rather pay an electric bill than a crazy gas bill.
Right.
And I thought I blew a fuse. Went downstairs in the basement, checked the fuses. I'm like, nah, they're all good. I'm outside looking around and shit. Like, did something hit the house? Like, did something blow up or something like that? You know what I mean? But yeah, it was, Rye Toast is in the house.
Rye Toast?
Over on Gramophone. Yeah, man, it was definitely a bummer. It was a mood killer, if you will.
Oh, definitely.
But got it sorted out, and it's in the process of working out in the process. We'll see how long they actually take, but it's in the process. That fucking snowstorm was no joke.
It wasn't, man.
Like, the snowstorm was so bad that you messaged me and was like, yeah, I'm not leaving my house.
No, like,
I'm not leaving the house.
I barely got to work.
Oh, really?
I barely got home.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, you know what? Yeah, this ain't. Well, no. Oh, no. That was Wednesday when it first hit.
Okay.
Or did it? No, it hit Wednesday night into Thursday.
Okay.
So Thursday, I didn't even go to work.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Fuck.
I called my boss. I was like, I can't even get out my street.
Yeah, like I ain't doing
We haven't seen a plow truck yet. And I'm not trying to. He's like, yeah, just stay home. I'm like, all right, cool. So then I got to work Friday on the graces of just from trucks going down the street.
Yeah.
Because obviously our driveway was plowed.
Right.
So as soon as I just got on the street, I got stuck a little bit. But then when I found the grooves, I just rode the grooves all the way to the end of the street, blew the stop sign, hoped no cars were coming. Because I'm like, if I stop, it's a wrap.
It's curtains. It's curtains.
So I just kind of went slow and was like, no cars, and then just gassed it and just prayed.
Raito said, aloha, you two endangered mammals. Aloha to you too. Aloha to you too. Yeah.
Instead of the pull and pray, I just gassed and prayed and hoped no cars were coming from either direction. And
oh man, I need to hold on. I got to share the stream real quick.
Yeah, but we didn't see a snowplow until. Was it Friday night at like 8:00?
Really?
Yeah.
That long?
From when it hit Wednesday afternoon to, we didn't see a snowplow till like Friday at like 8:30.
Holy crap,
at
dude.
night. Yeah. And when it did come down, it did one pass. So essentially, it made our street a one-way street. Because he just plowed. He just went down the street once. So whatever he plowed, that's it. But then it took him 20 minutes to turn on the Thornhope. That was fun watching.
That was me sharing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was fun watching the snowplow try to make a turn. That was hilarious.
That seems like a difficult. Yeah, snowplows aren't very good at that.
Yeah.
I feel like the turn radius on them isn't wonderful.
So this is the thing. We got
really quick. My homie Ryan is in the chat on
what up, Ryan?
The gramophone.
So like most cities, we had a parking ban.
Mm-hmm.
Which, all right, cool. That means and we finally had no cars on our street.
Okay.
So, because usually when it snows, there's still a couple knuckleheads that
there's a
leave
couple
their street and
couple jerks that want to go against the grain.
So it's like we finally have no cars in the street where this plow could actually plow
What it actually
and
needs
the dude just
to do.
went down the street once.
One time.
So essentially, like I said, until I don't know. Until the snow started to melt, our street was a one-way street. So like if we were going down towards Peerless and there was a car coming from Peerless, it was just a standstill. Because that's the snow on the one side that he didn't plow was just at ice at that point. So it's not like you could like drive into it.
Jag said he was doing 4-wheel burnouts in his truck.
If I had a truck, I probably would have been doing them too.
Jag lives down there in them sticks, man. Jag be living that life. I ain't mad at him at all whatsoever. One of the good things, I was talking about this with somebody. One of the good things about living in this suburb over here, like it's high taxes over here if you buy a house over here. But the benefit of that is these people over here do not play when it comes to getting shit like plowing the roads and stuff like that. They don't mess around when it comes to that shit. They're like, get that shit done pronto.
Yeah.
Get that shit done pronto. They do not mess around, man. Like the minute it started snowing, there was trucks on the road out here. You know what I mean? Even if the snow wasn't sticking, they were out there. They were driving back and forth. They were like, and then once that shit started sticking, they just kept plowing and kept plowing and kept plowing. I am not mad at it though. Oh, my homie Corey, Corey Feldman is in the chat. What up, brother? How you doing? Smalls is in the house.
What up, Smalls?
What's up, man? How you doing, brother? It's been a hot minute, Smalls. It's been a hot minute. And he's subscribed. Oh, I'm pretty sure. I think somebody gifted him a little sub-a-rooney. My nephew Devin is in the house. He just had, I think, his 18th birthday. Okay. James's son. All right. Man, they grow up quick. They grow up quick. I tell you. Yeah.
Happy belated birthday.
Right. Happy belated birthday to you, man. Happy belated birthday to you. Sam says she just stole an avocado. Fucking thief. Out of all the things to steal, why would you steal an avocado?
I'm not going down for an avocado.
I'm not. It's not happening.
Like if I'm gonna steal something and get caught, they'll have the potential of getting caught. It ain't gonna be no goddamn avocado.
Speaking of getting caught,
I like avocados though. But.
Speaking of getting caught, sir, stealing and getting caught. There's an update. Remember a while ago we covered a story about a nun? That got caught. What was it? She had boosted like $800 and something $1,000.
Yep.
For her gambling addiction.
Oh boy.
So she got sentenced today. And you'll never guess what they gave her. 800. Now think about this. She stole 800 and like basically $1 million.
Yeah. I'm going to say a day.
Nah, they gave her a year, which is nothing.
Yeah, like that's...
They gave her a fucking year in jail, bro. There's people right now that got for those, what is it, the PPP scams or whatever?
Yeah.
For a lot less than $1 million.
Yeah.
And got, wait, what? Why did Nightbot time Sam out?
What?
What the hell did you say?
It was something about she had, maybe for stealing?
No, she said, I don't know. What did you say to Nightbot to get timed out for 5 seconds? Does anybody know what she said? Nightbot might have to the bot deleted all. Yeah, it got you. What did you say? Or what? Text me what you said so I know what it is.
Fuck off, Nightbot.
Or say it on the say it at the other place.
I was looking at Sam's stuff.
Yeah, everybody's like fucking Nightbot. Yeah, Nightbot might have to go. Nightbot might have to go.
I mean, we got a fam.
We got fam.
Do we really need a Nightbot?
Streamlabs has been doing its thing really well. We got Moobot. I think Nightbot sometimes like to flex his power a little too often. So Nightbot might have to go. Donnie is in the chat on over at the
Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
The papyrus.
The papyrus.
The paperback. Oh, the paperback faces.
There's more. Oh my God.
It said you were spamming symbols. Yeah, she got a year, dude. That's it. A year. $870,000.
Now, do we think she was a nun played a factor into it? Which I don't think it should, because you're a nun, so you should know better.
I don't know, man. Or it could have been her complexion. I don't know. She might have the complexion for the connection. I don't know, man. You know, it's a weird thing. 1 year seems like here's the thing. She's like damn near 80, right?
Right.
I'm not here trying to advocate for an 80-year-old woman to go serve life in prison.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Really quick, let me take a sip of my water. Okay, so I'm not trying to my voice sounds like totally different after I got a drink. I'm not trying to advocate for an 80-year-old woman to go serve life in prison. I'm not.
Yeah.
However, they could have. I would have been okay if they would have said, "Listen, we're going to give you 10 years or 5 years.
Yeah.
You're going to serve one, and then what was that? Oh, we got a new like. Oh, was that Bozak? Bozak is in the house. Yeah. Get the Bozak. Get the Bozak. Get the Bozak.
What up, Britt?
What up, Britt? And my homie Alva is in the chat.
What up, Alva?
Chef Alva. I would have been okay if they'd have said, listen, we're going to give you 10 years.
Yeah.
We're going to suspend 9 of it. You're going to serve a year. Okay?
Yeah.
And then you're going to do 9 years probation. And if you fuck up, we're putting you right back in there and you're serving the rest of your time. You know what I mean? I'd have been okay with that.
Yeah.
But to just be like, oh, 1 year flat.
Yeah.
The fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
1 year for listen, bro. For $870,000, I can do a year.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like what kind of example are you setting?
Yeah.
So if it's like, oh, I'll get a year. It's like a old boy from was it the dude from Pretty Ricky that got caught in the PPP scam? That he got like 20-something million.
Yeah.
And he got a year.
Yeah. Right?
I can do a year, bro.
I could do a year for that.
I can do a year standing on my head.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about standing on my head, but
that's an old Italian saying. I could do a year standing on my head. Bro, I could do a year. 20 million?
20 mil?
I could do a year, no problem, bro.
Now, do we know if in both instances they had to pay that money back?
So obviously there's some type of restitution type thing. But here's the thing. If you don't have the money, you can't squeeze fucking water from a rock.
No, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you got rid of the money or you got rid of the money and then file bankruptcy when you get out, like what can they do? You know what I mean? And you got a safe with 20-something million in it.
I could do a year.
Right. I can do a year. I could do a year, no problem, bro. No problem. No problems at all. There's certain crimes, man, where it's like, why would you think about doing it? Like when I think about like drug dealers, right?
Yeah.
If you are a petty drug dealer, okay? And this is coming from a straight edge guy. If you're a petty drug dealer, before weed was legal, if you was just moving some weed, do your thing, stay local.
Right? Yeah.
Just make some money to go out on the weekends.
Yeah.
Maybe put a down payment on a car. Don't do anything crazy. Maybe to pay some bills. Because when you really think about it, like that life, you live that life for a few months to a year, maybe a couple years, right? Get caught. Now you're doing 10
right
in prison. You know what I mean? Like, you know how many people are in prison for life even?
Yeah.
That because they, wanted to live rich for like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that, man.
Right.
6 months worth of having some money.
Right.
And now you're serving life.
So you have no life.
In a 6 foot square.
Right.
Surrounded by a bunch of dudes or chicks, wherever you're at.
Wherever you're at. Yep.
No cars, no fancy food. You're eating shitty food.
Right.
Bro, listen, I've been to jail. I've never been to prison. Been to prison. But I've been to jail, man. I've spent time in jail. Like, I've gotten arrested, had to sit there waiting for a trial. Like, I've done it. The food is crap. And my food was decent. I was in jail. Matter of fact, I was in jail in Westlake for a while. And the mayor of, what is it, Brecksville?
I thought it was Brook Park.
It was either Brook Park or Brecksville.
Okay.
Whoever was the one that got the DUI, and he had to go to jail, he was in there. He was in there for like a week with us. And we had good food that week.
That week.
We had some good food that week. But, and they got, he wasn't even in our like little section. And we still, he was in our section, but when he got food, we all got food because they were basically like, well, we can't have these guys being like, he got special treatment. So we just give it to everybody.
Yeah, we just give it to
everybody. There's no special treatment,
right?
You know what I mean? But yeah, the food is trash, dude. Like, I would not want to, like, when people are like, dude, I'm not afraid to go in jail. I'm not afraid.
No,
I'm not.
I just don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it. It doesn't seem fun. It doesn't, there's nothing exciting about it. You know what I mean? There's nothing like dope about it.
The one Cat Williams skit when he was talking about how, like, the customer service calls.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like that. I have come accustomed to certain amenities that I'm used to and I want, and I can't get those in jail.
You can't.
So I'm going to do my best not to go to jail.
You are absolutely correct. You know what the main thing that you can't get in jail? The ability to walk out that door and go outside. You just can't.
No.
You can't do it.
I mean, you can. If you can, you're going to get shot probably.
If you're feeling extra jaunty, you can try it. You can try. I don't think it's gonna work out for you too well. But
the movies,
you can give it a whirl.
Yeah,
you can give it a whirl. You can try it. See what happens. Small said county level, the food is shit. State prison has better food than you think. Here's the thing though. I'm sure it does. However, the fact that you're in prison is going to make it like, like there's commissary.
Yeah.
You can get fire Cheetos in there and you can get ramen, you can get all this stuff and you can kind of do it up. But at the same time, there's a lot of things like
prison.
It's in prison.
So it's like,
you know what I mean? You're still in prison.
Oh man, these flaming hot Cheetos are awesome.
Right.
I'm fucking in prison though.
Right. Like, yo, my homie's in prison. He's able to, he's got a cell phone.
Right.
Yeah, but he's in prison. I feel like that negates everything.
Right? It's like, oh yeah, what are you talking about? Oh, what I did over the weekend? Yeah, you're an asshole friend.
Right. Hey, what do they talk about? Like, I actually know a chick that is dating a dude that's in prison. He's got a cell phone in there. How he got it in there, I ain't gonna ask.
Yeah, right. Hey.
And I'm like, what the fuck do y'all talk about, dude? Like, that conversation has to be a nightmare.
Right.
And she's like, no, it's not as bad as you think. And I'm like, the fact that you said it's not as bad means it ain't good.
It's not good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what? Here's the thing. If you're with somebody in prison, I get it. But if you're talking to them on the phone all the time, I will almost guarantee that a lot of that is arguing because they're feeling not necessarily self-conscious, but the fact that they're in there and you're out here, they're feeling some type of way. So they're probably questioning every move you make.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything you do.
Yeah.
Is like, well, hold on. Who the fuck was this person?
Yeah, right.
Well, who did you go to that place with? You know what I mean? Well, whoa. That list of names, there's a couple dudes on that list. Who are these guys?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm cool. Now, I know Smalls is 100% correct. Prison food is better than you think. I ain't trying to find out.
Me neither. Nope.
I don't.
And
that's something that's
I've done a pretty good job of
right.
doing my. Not saying I've never gotten in trouble, but
Small said he hooped it. Have you seen this little miniature phone? It's like this big, dude.
Really?
It's like a cell phone that's like this big. And people have been bringing them into prison.
Okay.
The traditional way.
Gotcha.
The traditional way, if
Don't
you
need
will.
to say no more.
Right. It's a little suspect.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm trying to talk on that phone.
No. Fuck no.
I had to be honest with you. I definitely not trying to. What the fuck is behind me?
Your
Fucking broom.
Oh. Didn't even notice it until now.
There we go. I was like, what the hell is this? The hell's this thing behind me, man? I gotta move that. This fucking pole that was over there. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my shoulder's dislocated, man.
That's what you were saying.
Yeah. It looks different. It doesn't fall the same way that the other one does. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like I'm looking at it on the screen right now. Well, when I sit like this, it's a little different. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's freaking dislocated. That sucks.
That sucks.
I have to have somebody pop it back in place or something. We'll figure it out. We'll get it figured out. Yeah, dude. Oh, Greg Martin is in the chat. Oh, is that's Slim, right?
Yeah.
Slim. Slim Pickens is in the chat. My man. Yeah, dude. It's been a weird couple weeks, man. We had the snowstorm. And then the snowstorm happened. You shovel, and then it came right back.
Yeah.
Like it happened again. And it was like, what the fuck? Like, dude, we get it.
Yeah. Well, Wednesday. So last Wednesday, when because like during the day it started during the day, but it wasn't like, it started pretty much evening is when it got Will.
Yeah.
So I walked over Will's, and
as you've been known to do.
Yep. Obviously, make some footprints, especially when your street doesn't get plowed.
Right.
There's nothing going on. So it's a winter wonderland, and the only prints you see are footprints. So they're for like, about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Went home. I'm like, holy shit. In that amount of time, it didn't even look like I crossed the street.
Seriously.
It was crazy. Yeah. Fuck. So it was coming down good Wednesday. Like it was nuts. Cause like seriously, like I looked, I'm like, where the fuck are my footprints at?
Right.
I'm like, shit, wow, it's really snowing like they said it was. Like, all right.
People thought that the weatherman was like full of shit too.
Yeah.
They were like, he's going to be wrong. It's not going to be. Yeah, they were pretty. Yeah. They were pretty spot on. Sam said she shoveled her driveway, got to the end of it. An hour and a half later, the top part didn't even look shoveled. Yeah. Yeah. She helped me shovel out here too, man, because I had to shovel out my driveway so I could get my car because I obviously had to go DJ.
Yeah.
Left the DJ, and then on the way back, I'm like, it's fucking storming again. Like, this is some bullshit.
Right.
And then, like, that went away, and then it happened again, and, like, it was, like, drifting. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
That's just, like, from the wind.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Like,
yeah, well, a bunch of that
big,
shit. Bunch of that shit, it made, like, it was probably, like, a 2-foot mound in my driveway that I had to shovel out again. I'm like, thank God, man. The next door neighbors, or somebody, either next door or on either side, somebody had a snowblower. Okay. And they did the whole sidewalk in front of like the 3 or 4 houses that are right here. That's cool. And they also did the driveway. Yeah. Like our driveway. Oh, shit. So they did like everybody's driveway.
That's cool.
So I don't know who they were, but God bless them, man. God bless them. Greg said, what's up, boys? What's up, man? Slim, what's going on? Yeah. I keep calling him Greg. I've never called him Greg. It's weird calling him Greg. I've never called him Greg in my life. Slim, how you doing, brother? How's it going, man? Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Winter is something that I'm still not like fully used to. I'll get there eventually, but it's a weird, I don't know. I feel like snow is a pointless like it doesn't do anything. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it grows plants. Right? It's not like it waters anything. Like it's literally just falls, sits there. Kids like to play in it. You know what? I wish, obviously this is impossible, but I wish snow was on like a subscription basis.
Like you just pay for like a day subscription.
You subscribe to it. You know what I mean? Like
it only comes to your house.
Yeah. Your house.
That's fantastic.
You know what I'm saying? Like that would be perfect for me. If I could like, hey, you know what? I want to have a white Christmas.
All right.
Let me subscribe to Snow. When are we going to get there? That's what we need. That's what we need. Mail order weather, man. That's what we need. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? People probably think I'm a stoner. I'm not. I wish Snow was on a subscription basis.
This is a stoner conversation.
It definitely is. It definitely is. Like, think about what was that movie? Was it Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball?
Yes. Awesome
If
movie.
you could just subscribe to like, oh, you got a garden? You want rain? All right. Rain, which day? Tuesday? Got you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Oh, you want snow? Which day would you like the snow to start? You want it to start Tuesday and be done by Thursday? Okay, we can do that.
You could do that.
I wish we could do that, man. I wish that was a thing. But no, everybody got to deal with this fucking snow. Everybody's got to deal with it. Slim said, chilling, about to jump into some war zone. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah, my man.
See, what you're talking about is under the lines of some form of climate control. You know, that's a touchy subject.
Yeah, so, that's a weird subject. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, DJ Raven is in the house. Yeah, that's a weird subject.
Yeah.
It's a weird subject. I ain't even gonna get into it, but it's like
it's pointless.
Like, how the fuck do you not realize this shit's going on? Like, we see it.
Yeah.
It was 70 degrees in wintertime, dude.
Right.
In Alaska. It was 30 degrees in Texas the other day. Mm-hmm. Like last week. There was like 30-something degrees on there. They were losing power and shit. Yeah. You know what? Here's the thing. Tex, you're down there. When are y'all going to realize, hey, maybe we should put some infrastructure in place just in case this shit happens? Because I feel like this is like the second or third year in a row that, that a lot of people down there have lost power.
Yeah.
It happened last year.
Yeah.
Happened last year, if I'm not mistaken, because Ginger Magic, she's in Austin. And she lost power last winter. So it's like past couple winters, this has been happening. Yeah. So, you know, put something in place to be like, all right, this might happen. Yeah. But when it's getting that cold down there, it usually never snows down there.
And like, I'm not trying to be this guy, but obviously it's happening. It's a thing.
Yes.
But I think it's more of a thing because we just happen to be inhabiting the planet now.
Yes. Yes.
Because this same shit has been happening for millions of years. Like, the Earth has gone through numerous freaking climate changes.
Yeah.
Ice ages, and then melt, and then ice age again. Like, so I think it's just a problem because obviously we built stuff up.
Right.
So that's going to play a bigger part. And we're here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if the dinosaurs could talk, they'd be like, "What the fuck are we doing to the planet?
What are y'all doing?"
You know what I mean? Like,
that should be the next.
Well, no, I meant like if they could talk, so they were still here. No people.
Oh,
but back in their time, they'd be like, "Yo, we gotta fucking clean this shit up." Like, what the fuck's happening?
That should be the next Jurassic Park movie.
Right?
The dinosaurs just be like, "What the fuck did y'all do?" Yeah. This shit was fine. Like, what the hell did you do? Right? It's kind of like when the Irish talk about the Titanic.
Yeah.
Because apparently it was built in Ireland.
Yeah.
And then sent over to England.
Yeah.
And the Irish are always like, what the fuck? It was fine when it left here.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck did y'all do to it? It was perfectly fine. That's the dinosaurs with fucking the climate here. Like, what are y'all doing? What the hell are y'all doing? Like, if you could thaw out a caveman, the caveman would probably be like, what the fuck is going on, dude? I can barely breathe right now. There's pollution.
Yeah.
Fuck is all this shit? Yeah, I think I need to get on. I think I need to become a scientist and mechanically reclined, which is Texas Soccer Pops. Oh wait, there we go. He said the state mandated the power providers winterize their infrastructure. Did they do it, or are they not doing it? Because I wonder how hard of a process that is. Yeah. Like, what do you do to winterize your infrastructure?
Especially when you've never had to do it before.
Right. Do you put a space heater in there? Like, do you?
Here's some parkas.
Yeah. Do you give your workers like some Ugg boots and a fucking fur coat or
scarf?
Right. Like, how do you winterize the infrastructure? That's pretty interesting. Liz said she's waiting for the Total Recall era. You and me both. Mm-hmm. You and me both. I don't know if I will be partaking. My homie Jeff is in the chat. What up, brother? How you doing, man? I don't know if I'll be partaking in the Total Recall era, because old boy didn't know whether he was coming or going in that movie. Like, he was like, is this shit real or is this fake? Like, wait a minute. I thought we've been married for 10 years. You mean I just met you yesterday?
Right.
And they implanted those memories? Spoiler alert for that 30-something-year-old movie.
Yeah. I think it's older than me.
Yeah. It's old. Yeah, that movie's old as fuck. However, hang on. Oh, Jeff with the 490 stars. Appreciate you, brother, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, that movie's mad old, but yeah, like, I don't know if I would necessarily do that. Like, have like some memories just implanted into my head. You know what I mean? Like, if you want the memory of a private detective, we can do that. Like, I don't know if I want that. You know what I mean? Then I go around thinking I'm something that I'm not. Speaking of, one of the things we're going to talk about today is this fucking the Tinder swindler. We're going to get to that. But first, a message from... No, I'm joking. First, I want to talk about, bro, this restaurant that I got hip to.
Yeah, you.
So me and Chris Goody
went
to do... so Chris does like product photography. He does like food product photography.
Just no fucks.
Look at my man.
No fucks.
He's just strolling up in here. He's just strolling up in here.
No.
He's like right behind me. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
You kind of see him. There you go.
He's about to just roll up behind me and probably sit like right behind me. The room looks a lot clearer.
It does. Yeah, it does.
It's interesting. Let me turn this. I'll turn it next show. So it's this place called U Jerk.
Okay.
And I told Sam about it, and I was like, listen, don't Google that without putting Cleveland behind it.
Yeah, that could be a bad
that might
be a bad Google search.
Right, that might be too interesting of a Google search for you to be out here. You know, don't just be Googling that. But it's
unless that's what you want. Hey,
I mean, listen.
Yeah,
I will not yuck your yum if that's what you're looking for.
Then
it's a Jamaican jerk chicken place, right? Holy shit, bro!
Sounds
pretty
fucking amazing.
So Chris was doing like product shots for some of their dishes and stuff. And then I always go and help him when he does this. And one of the added benefits of helping him out is that I get to partake in the
delicacies.
And delicacies they were. He made this thing called the Rasta pasta. Dude, I tried to save you some.
You know what? It's okay.
I tried to save you some, bro, but it didn't. Unfortunately, it didn't make it.
You know what? It's definitely okay.
I'm gonna get some. And we're gonna have it on the show.
Okay.
So I told them I wanted to do it today, but I'm gonna wait till the weather gets a lot better. Maybe next week, next Thursday, we'll get some and we'll eat it on the show, bro. This Rasta pasta, it comes with like jerk chicken in the middle. Man, yes, Raven. It's downtown, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it's on 85th, but it's definitely downtown. Man, it is so good, bro. It's a little spot.
Yeah.
It's literally the size of like a walk-in closet.
Okay.
Sam said it's right on 9th and Euclid. It's the size of a walk-in closet, bro. Like a really big, like if you go in a mansion and it's a big walk-in closet, it's like that size, right? You walk in, there's a couple of chairs on the right, couple of chairs on the left. It's not a big place. It's really designed for you to go in,
get your food,
shit, and dip. Yeah. If you really need to sit there and eat, you can. Like if you're on your lunch break, you can do that. Okay. But man, it is so good. It is so good, bro. It's amazing. And like top 3 fries that I've ever had.
Oh, okay.
He makes these fries. Bro, top 3 fries I've ever had in my life.
Nice.
Like I don't dabble in fries all like that.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stop.
Okay.
I couldn't stop. It was, oh my God, it's so freaking good. And the owner is such a solid dude, man. Such a solid dude. Him and his wife, such solid people. She also has like a skincare line, like a national skincare line. That's actually really dope. I want to bring them on the podcast and chop it up with them. But yeah, the food was so good, man. He was making it. Everything is made like right there. It's made to order. So when you go in and order your stuff, like obviously they're cooking the chicken throughout the day.
Yeah.
But when you go in and order your stuff, like they make the dish right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
Liz asks if it's Jamaican owned and operated. Yes, it is. He is Jamaican. And he owns it and operates it. Like he does the cooking. It's one of those places where you walk in and the kitchen isn't hidden. Like you're looking.
Yeah.
You're literally, when you walk up to the counter, you're looking at the kitchen.
That's cool.
So there's no tomfoolery going on. They're
sure.
making the stuff right there. Mm-hmm. They got this jerk chicken sandwich. Oh my God, bro. I'd fight 10 people for it. I would fight 10 large people for it.
Well, okay.
Yeah, not even just 10 randoms, like 10 large people. I would fight them for it. Look at this fucker.
Right.
Just strolling up in here. Like, you know what he does? He waits a little bit until he thinks we're deep in conversation.
And then
he strolls up in here.
He just wants to be part of the crew. That's all.
But the problem is he's going to lay down.
Yeah, I know.
When he lay down, he's probably going to push on your camera.
No, see, just checking,
He was just making sure we're all right. He's making sure we're all right. Yeah, this place, bro, is so good. Like it's literally, listen, everybody that is in the Cleveland area, go to U Jerk. I know the name sounds weird, but just go there. It's U, the letter U, JERK. And just, if you like, I've never had Jamaican food, really. So this was new for me. I don't know how I've been missing out, bro. I've been missing out. DJ Raven said he is the crew. Oh, man. Yeah, it was so good. Jeffrey said, here, kitty. No, he's a dog, man.
Real quick. A while ago, Sam said that was such an interesting conspiracy theory, too. But she didn't say what.
What was an interesting conspiracy theory?
I'm going to guess it was when we were talking about the Titanic.
Oh, yeah.
Because there is. Yeah, yep. There.
Oh,
yeah, the Titanic.
Yeah. The Irish say it was fine when it left there.
Well, I don't know if this is the conspiracy theory she's thinking of, but there is a conspiracy theory about the Titanic that was. Belsky could talk about it better than me. I think it was whoever owned it. So that wasn't the real Titanic.
Oh.
And it sank so he could get the insurance money.
Insurance money.
Yeah. Again, this isn't me starting this conspiracy theory. You could Google it and read about it. But that's
a good one.
That is a conspiracy theory for the Titanic.
I mean,
sucked that a bunch of those people had to die.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
that is one of the conspiracies floating around the Titanic. No pun intended.
Okay, so
or pun intended,
Oh my God, bro. And you know what? It didn't kick in until you said no pun intended. Oh my God, man. You're freaking hilarious, bro. Wait, I gotta move this so that they can so it's not blocking the chat. So let me get this straight.
Like I said, Belsky is really in on it. Like he's
because it makes sense. Yeah. So the Titanic was made, it left Ireland.
Yeah.
Because here's the weird thing about how I heard about. Let me move this down a little bit. Here's the weird thing about how I heard about it being fine when it left Ireland.
Yeah.
Is DJ Jazzy Jeff was doing a gig in Ireland, and on his vlog, puns are always intended. Jeff said they didn't love Ireland. They were taking him on a tour of things and stuff like that. And this was on his vlog, and then they went to the point that the Titanic left.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, it left here? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, this is where it was made. And then it left here and went to England. And he was like, one of our sayings is, the Titanic, it was fine when it left here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the first time I ever heard that.
Okay.
And so you bringing up that it might not, look at Bishop trying to get in the shot.
What's up, homie?
Hey. Nope. getting a little too comfortable, sir. You bringing up that, Bill Rose is in the chat.
What up, Bill?
You bringing up that it might not have been the real one, that would make sense. Because if it was fine when it left there, right? Like, what went wrong with the Titanic?
But this is the thing with the conspiracy that Belsky was talking about. It's like, I could see that. Like, hey,
100%.
Whatever if there's a way to fucking sink this boat, do it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But it's like, at the same time, did that iceberg just happen to fucking be there? You know what I mean? Like, it just happened to work out for you. You know what I mean? Because without that fucking iceberg, that boat wasn't sinking.
No, that thing wasn't going nowhere without that iceberg.
So were you just hoping maybe they picked that route because maybe icebergs were in? I don't know. Like, I don't know how that shit works.
But it's such a fascinating fucking.
That's what I mean. And
that was
obviously
bro.
There's no way to find it out because
ain't nobody talking,
right? So, but
most of the people that are in the know probably ain't. They aren't alive.
Yeah,
and if they are, they definitely not talking.
And even then, like, if that. So, like, say if I don't know, if would it be my grandfather or great grandfather if I was in that situation,
like a great grandfather
or a great. Like, if I got any inheritance because of that, like, I ain't fucking saying shit.
I ain't saying shit.
One, I wasn't even thought of back then.
Right.
Two, it's not my problem now.
Right. It ain't. It's gone.
Yeah.
Hey, it was fine when it left Ireland.
Right.
Bill said it's been a minute since he checked up on us. Well, we appreciate you being there, brother. It has been a hot minute. You are right about that. It has been a hot minute. Man, it's been months since we've seen Bill, right?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's been like a few months. It hasn't been a year. I know that much, but I think it's been like maybe a couple months. Mr. King is in the house. And he said he heard that woman sank the Titanic so she could get rid of her side piece. Oh my God, that is hilarious, man. Yeah. That is hilarious. Wait, why isn't that showing up over here? Is it showing up on your screen, on your chat screen?
What?
Mr. King's chat.
I saw it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Bill's getting the studio up and running. Oh, cool. Hell yeah, man. Good shit. Good shit. That's a fascinating theory, man. Mm-hmm. I don't even like calling them conspiracy theories anymore. It's just, I like to just call them theories now.
Right? Yeah.
Conspiracy theories to me are like,
it's a wasted term.
It is, but like there are. So I feel like there are conspiracy theories, but I feel like those are more like, fucking somebody's out to get you and fucking suck your brain out of your head. And shit like that to me is a conspiracy theory. Yeah. Stuff that makes sense, right? To me is just a theory. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it might be, I don't think the Titanic situation. I mean, it could be a conspiracy, because we're saying that the dude was trying to get his insurance and stuff like that. But at the same time, I think it could just be a theory, and it's a solid one.
Nothing harming it. Just something to think about.
But the only question is, then where the hell did the actual Titanic go?
That's what
like if that wasn't the real one, he sunk that one.
That's with any theory, there's
a plot hole.
There's a plot hole. So it's like,
you know what though, he could have just changed the name and sold it to somebody.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know how many years after, but there was a Titanic too.
Was there?
Oh yeah.
Oh well, then there you go. Oh, Gonzo's in the house.
What up, Gonz?
He said, "What up, fuckers? What up, man? How you doing?" Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's possible. Hopefully, maybe Belsky will pop in the chat and we can get him to chop it up with us and let us know. His
next time I see him, I'll dive more into it.
And that's fascinating, man. That is really interesting. And you know what? Mm-hmm. I never once thought to be thought about like, what if it wasn't the real fucking Titanic? Liz said maybe the first one never existed. Oh,
there's a good one.
That's a pretty good one. Do I have a? There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Maybe the first one never existed. Maybe he got it, and maybe that was just a ship that sunk. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then the second one was actually the first one.
Yeah. Because back then, you have to think they weren't pumping out ocean liners.
Yeah. No.
So there was really, I'm assuming without doing research. So don't quote me on anything. I'm assuming most of the boats that big back then looked kind of identical.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it would be pretty easy to make one look.
They weren't doing no designer.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, okay, what's the Titanic look like? Oh, it's got 4 smokestacks, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, so do them all. Let's kind of paint it to look like it and call it the Titanic. You know what I mean? Like, that could have happened. I don't know. Again, you know,
it's possible, sir. Yeah. It's possible. So anything and everything is possible.
It's not like now there's like all the ocean liners look different.
Yeah, they really do. They're kind of like designer ocean liners now. You know what I mean? And it's so easy. Like you can make one in such a quick amount of time. Yeah. Like back then, it would take you a while to actually make a fucking ocean liner.
Especially one that big.
Yeah. To make a Titanic, that's going to take you a hot minute.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this. We got some people to talk about. We got a list of people. There's Kanye. There's Joe Rogan. But not the stuff that people think I'm going to talk about.
Yeah.
There's the baby. Yeah. That's exactly what people think I'm going to talk about.
He's back.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Oh, well, you know what? Here's the thing, man. It's not his fault.
Okay.
This time it's not his fault. I want to talk about him first.
Okay.
So, obviously, all this stuff happened between him and the mother of his child.
Yeah.
And then some new information about that came out.
Okay.
So, apparently, those two were dating while he was still with the mother of his first child.
Oh, okay.
And her and the mom were going back and forth, and she stayed with him the whole time, right? And then at one point he was like, yo, you was never my girl. Like you were the side chick. You know what I'm saying? And we all saw it. We all knew she was. The only one that didn't know
was her.
So then her brother got involved and started popping off at the baby online, right? Which is, listen, you're going to defend your sister.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? At the same time,
the dude does have a song.
Right. Wait, hold on. Laura just messaged me and asked me if we just talked about the Titanic. She was like, did y'all talk about the Titanic and the Fed? I mean, we talked about the Titanic, yeah.
I don't know about the feds.
Yeah, we didn't talk about the feds yet.
Hey.
So he was like, yo, you know, if you come to the West Coast, it's on site, this, that, and the third, right?
This is the baby that said that.
No.
Oh,
this is the brother. This is the brother that said that.
Okay. All right.
Yo, box me 101, shoot the fade with me, this, that, and the third. Okay, we get it.
Yep.
A year later, the baby's out west. He's at a bowling alley.
Oh, okay.
This dude rolls up in there. Apparently steps to the baby. JT is in the chat. 7.5. What up, girl?
What's up, JT?
Steps to the baby. In a slippery bowling alley. Baby throws them hands at him. And then security kind of drags him around by his hair a little bit.
Drags the baby or the dude?
The dude.
Okay.
The dude. And then so she gets online and she's like, y'all need to stop this. Like, y'all, a bunch of y'all against one man and y'all didn't even touch him. That's a lie. I seen the video. They touched him. They touched him. The baby kind of lumped him up. Granted, the floor was slippery, but he got touched.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing. Don't act like you didn't get touched at all. You know what I mean?
Like the baby didn't get touched?
No, the baby didn't get touched.
Oh, he did. Okay.
But he had his goons there.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. If I'm at a function, right? You and I are known to have beef with each other. I'm at a function or an event or whatever it is. It looked like, from the video, it looked like it might have been a show.
Okay.
And I'm there with my team, with my security team, right?
You better
you roll up there. Here's the problem that I have with people beefing with what the baby did and his security throwing hands on the guy. This guy has already made threats to me.
Yes.
So when you roll up, I have to assume that you're rolling up with ill intent. I have to assume that. You know what I'm saying?
That would not be a good idea if you didn't.
Exactly. So I have to assume that you are rolling up with ill intent.
Yeah.
So the goons did what they're supposed to do. You're not supposed to be able to put your hands on me. I'm the money.
Yeah.
And as they always say, you protect the bag, you protect the money.
Yep.
If this dude is responsible for 5 to 10 people's livelihood. He is paying these people's salary. So he is basically supporting their families.
Yeah.
You're not getting close to him.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just, I get it. You can call him a punk. Oh, it took a bunch of y'all. Okay, I get it. I understand. You're upset. I understand. 100%. I understand. You're defending your sister. I understand that, man. I got a tribe of sisters.
Yep.
I understand wanting to defend your sister. At the same time, what did you expect was going to happen when you rolled up by yourself? You know what I mean? Like, you've already made the threats.
Yeah.
So when you're rolling up, you can't, at this point, you can't just roll up and talk about it now. You've already made the threats.
And it's like, it's not like regular people involved.
Yeah.
It's not like me. I'm just a normal person.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, even like me and you, we're just normal people.
Yeah. We're not going to have a team.
Right. So
specifically for rolling people up out of there.
So if I remember, a normal person remember when somebody threatens me, I could only imagine somebody like the baby.
Oh, 100%.
Who's clearly not just, he's talked about, he's rapped about. He's not just a rapper. Like, he's kind of like the real ones. If
he's lumped up a lot of people.
That's what I mean. Like I said, he's got a whole fucking song about doing real shit.
And the thing of it is, like, and here's the thing. I'm not saying that the guy couldn't beat him in the fight.
No.
I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that you're probably not going to do it
by yourself.
Well, at an event when he has a bunch of people with him. That's not the best place to do it. If you really wanted to, as you said, talk about it like men, contact him. Yeah. And if he's not trying to contact you back, at that point, dude,
just drop it.
Yeah, you either got to drop it or what happens.
Yeah.
What happened happens. You know what I mean? Like, and I know a lot of people are upset, like, you know, they're upset with the baby, but I feel like in this situation, it wasn't his fault. He was doing his thing in the realm of where he was at, and that guy rolled up in there and rolled up on him.
But see, I can't even, without like really knowing the situation, I can't really even co-sign with anything that dude did. So you threatened this guy. Like you publicly threatened him, saying if you came out to the West, it's
publicly on video, made the threats.
But then you choose the one spot. So either this guy's really stupid or he's just unbelievably naive. Because obviously he went there knowing the baby would be there. Correct?
Or he's overly brave. There's that. Brave to a point where it borderlines on ignorant.
Okay, yeah, that
like like the mentality of I don't give a fuck who's there, man. I'm gonna roll up in there. Like, it's not smart.
Yeah,
you know, we have those friends where we're like, hey man, look, you're beefing with this squad. They're gonna be at this club tonight. You might not want to go. I don't give a fuck who's there. I'm gonna like that's just not smart.
It's
though.
Not. Yeah.
Or you could just go tomorrow.
Right. but this is the thing though, where I say he's incredibly naive. You said he was saying
TJ Raven says sounds like he was stupid.
You said that he wanted to talk about it like men, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonzo said I know some people that are like that.
Yeah. So I have a hard time believing that as well. Well, if you want to talk about it like men, you're going to go to a crowded place.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure what he meant by talk about it was fight 101. Pretty sure that's what he meant.
Okay. Well,
I'm pretty sure that's what he meant when he said, let's talk about it like some men. You know what I mean? Honestly, I hope they squash it, to be honest. What happened. I don't see it being squashed. No. But I hope it gets squashed. He rolled up in there. He got rolled out. You know, let's end it there. Because, you know, in a lot of situations, like I said, this is the baby. You know what I mean? He doesn't know this dude's intent when he's rolling up in there. He has to assume the worst. He has to.
Yeah, there was a public threat.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that didn't assume the worst and they're not here anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he has to assume the worst. Yeah,
And it's not like the dude was some random person at the bowling alley or wherever.
Yeah, he wasn't a fan that was there watching the show.
Made a public threat.
Yes.
So his squad did what they were paid to do.
And when he rolled up in there, he rolled straight up on them.
Yeah.
And the first one to swing, I think either was the baby or the dude was beefing. From the video, it looks like the baby was the first one to swing. Mm-hmm. He was definitely involved. So it's not like the squad jumped him.
Yeah.
I think there was one other person that like dragged the other dude away. So it was pretty much him and the baby. It's not like from what I saw, it's not like he got jumped by a bunch of people. Definitely an interesting thing, but at the same time, dumb. You know what I mean? Just
100% dumb.
Stupid as fuck. Could it have been avoided? Yeah, he could have not showed up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not sure that the baby could have done much. Like, you know, like I was having a conversation with somebody and they were talking about like how dumb the baby is. And I was like, well, what is he supposed to do? Like, is he supposed to leave his function?
Yeah.
Because this dude rolled up? Like, I don't understand like what you would have had him do. You know what I mean? Like, if you have to assume the worst, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? That's all I'm giving that though.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to talk about this fucking Nelly thing. Have you heard about this shit?
No.
So Nelly's being body shamed.
Oh boy.
Apparently, and I believe that it was an accident. Apparently, he accidentally uploaded a video of some chick giving him head.
Okay.
Giving him oral delights, if you will.
Oral delights.
And people are shaming him because of the equipment that was around.
All right.
And I was listening to Ebro in the morning, and Rosenberg brought up a good point. And he was like, because there's a lot of ladies that are talking trash about him. And he was like, ladies, what the hell do you want? Like, the dude is chiseled, right?
Right.
By all accounts, a nice fucking guy.
Yeah.
Has great skin, worth about $300-400 million. Like, what the fuck else do you want? And Laura Stiles said there was nothing like small. It's average.
Yeah.
So Rosenberg is like, really? So you can't be average now? Like, what the fuck?
Nah, man. You see them toys the girls got? Come on. Think about it though.
Yeah.
Look at the toys the girls got. They ain't average.
That is true. That is true. I didn't even think of that. That is true.
Fucking sticking microphone stands up there and shit.
That's bugged out, dude.
You know what I mean? So what's a guy supposed to do?
Exactly. You know what? A normal dude stands no fucking chance.
Exactly.
Like, if you don't got $300-400 million and cars and houses,
and apparently, even if you have that,
that's what I'm saying. If he's getting dragged and he has that,
right?
What chance does anybody else have?
Right.
At least he can laugh about it to the bank.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? He can laugh about it because here's the thing. Like, yeah, a lot of people are talking trash, but their person is working at Giant Eagle somewhere.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now he's like, yeah, okay, yeah, laugh it up. I'm about to hop on this private jet. Yeah. And, you know, Gonzo said that's why you never buy your girl something that's bigger than you.
Yeah, but how do you stop them from buying it themselves?
Right. Well, you know, we know Gonzo. Gonzo he is Mr. Yeah. Raven said microphone stands. Jesus. Yeah, man, he was getting dragged. Here's my big issue with it is imagine
if it was flipped.
If Lizzo accidentally uploaded a video,
right,
and people started talking about her belly or whatever, you
know
what I mean? The world will come to an end. Yeah. I don't want to be the but what about guy. What I'm saying is the shame is wrong no matter what.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems to me that here's the thing.
There's a very simple solution to this.
Wait, let me finish real quick.
All right.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
It seems that the mental anguish caused by these things towards men is not cared about a lot. And
it's not.
For a little bit, I could understand. Men have done a lot of fuck shit in this world. So for a little bit, I get it. I feel like we are at a time now where, you know, all right, let's start fucking coming together, dude. Like, you got it out of the system. You talk the shit. Men have been dogs for 50 years. Like, that's always been the quote. Men are dogs. Yeah. Men ain't shit. Men are dogs. Okay. Now we are in 2022. Yep. If you are still talking that men are dog shit, then you need to look inward at this point, because what is it about you that are attracting these ain't shit motherfuckers? Yeah. So at this point, I feel like the mental health of these people, in this case, people of the men persuasion, needs to be taken more seriously. And what's good for the goose has to be good for the gander. Like, if we're not body shaming, if we're ending that, then we need to end it across the board. You know, I always talk about, I got to keep the same energy no matter what. And if I'm going to keep the same energy in one direction, I'm going to do that same thing on the other direction. And me personally, like, it bothered me because I was like, yo, this motherfucker made an accident. He was just out here living his best life. Now, here's what's wild. Same thing happened with, what's his fucking name? Fucking Captain America.
Oh, Steve Rogers?
Yeah. No, but the guy that plays him.
Chris Evans.
Same thing happened with Chris Evans, right?
Yeah.
And people came to the rescue. They started flooding the internet with pictures of him and his dog. You know what I mean? Or pictures of his dog. You know what I mean? But because it's Nelly, all of a sudden it's, shame this and shit. And I'm like, and then they were coming after Ashante. Like, how were you with him for so long? And this and they're like, oh, I'm sorry. She was with a nice dude and caught feelings for a nice guy. And they had from all accounts, on both sides, a good relationship that just happened to end. You know what I mean? Like, okay, my bad. Right. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I tell you, man, it's a weird, it's such a weird thing. Also, Laura, what's up, girl? How you doing?
What's up, Lauren?
Oh, Tiffany McGow is in the house. What's up, Tiffany? How you doing? She said, hey, y'all.
Like, that's, I don't know, like, this may get me in trouble.
Uh-oh.
But it's like, that's why I really don't give a shit with anything that's going on right now.
Yeah.
Because it feels like a big double standard.
There's a lot of them.
You know what I mean? So it's like, not that I don't care or I'm out here trying to be a freaking ignorant asshole, but it's like, I'm just staying in my lane. You know what I mean? Like, because you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. So it's like,
you really are. I feel like you really are.
And that's with everything. So it's like, I'll just go to work.
Hold on, let me check my camera and make sure it's...
Check if my peeps are okay, do my thing, and that's it.
And call it a day.
Like, honestly, like,
it's definitely... Oh, yeah, this is a better place for my desk. I had to scoot back a little bit. It's definitely... I definitely feel like there is a bit of a double standard. But that's with a lot of things. There was that meme going around, and part of it was like, you know, how, like, Will Smith sat live... on the internet in front of millions of people listening to his wife tell him how she had an affair with a mentally anguished young man, and people just made a meme out of it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it was a joke for everybody. And I was like, man, that's kind of, when you think about it, that's kind of fucked. Right. And here's the thing, to all accounts, Will Smith is a good dude. Yeah. Like, we don't really know of, and I'm not saying that it's possible, but I refuse to be the person that's like, well, we don't know what he does, and fuck exactly. That. I don't care about that shit. If I don't hear anything, by all accounts, Will Smith is a solid dude. But for all, you know, from what we know, Will Smith is a solid fucking guy. Why are we making fun of this dude listening to his wife tell him publicly, that she had an affair? You know what I mean? Like, that's fucked. Open relationship or not, that shit got messy. Yeah. And it's on her. Now, if that would have been Will, that did the same thing. And again, I also refuse to be a but what about. For However,
we have evidence of it though.
Yeah. That situation, you know, your child brings someone to you that is going through some things mentally, and your solution is to sleep with them. It's a weird fucking thing to do. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's a really weird. Yeah. You know, and you know, Will might be out here opening the relationship up. They might have an open relationship, but his people know better than to fucking put shit on blast. You know what I mean? So far. so far. Nobody's coming out. Now, who knows, man? Fucking 5-10 years from now. Here's the thing. I thought Bill Cosby was a great guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought Bill Cosby was a great dude. I thought he was a great dad. I thought he was a great husband. Turns out, our tests show that was a lie. Turns out that wasn't the fucking case. This motherfucker was out here freaking slipping Quaaludes and all types of shit. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? I can't say for certain, but from the evidence that we have now, he's a solid dude. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Nelly, man. From the evidence that we have now, he's a solid dude. You know, he hasn't been treating people like shit in none of his relationships, but you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like, he's getting shamed. I don't think it's right. I don't think anyone should be shamed. Sam, what was Nelly's reaction to it? She just said Nelly's reaction to seeing it was pretty great. What was his reaction? Because I haven't seen his reaction. Did he just laugh about it and buy another jet, or?
That's what I would have done.
You know what I mean? He was live doing an interview.
Oh shit!
That was his reaction. Was to do a live interview.
Or was he?
Oh, he was live doing an interview. Okay. And he was like, basically like, oh shit, and whoever he was with. Tiffany said, what happened to Nelly? Nelly accidentally uploaded a video of him receiving oral delights. Was like, what happened? He said, oh, nothing. Oh my God! How long of a video? I haven't even seen the video.
Me neither. I mean,
and honestly, I don't want to see it. I don't really care to see it. You know what I mean? Like I'm definitely not getting involved in that. Definitely not getting involved in that at all whatsoever. Next thing I want to talk about is this Kanye thing. So some new shit going on with Kanye.
Okay.
I guess he made Antonio Brown. Sam actually hit me to this. He made Antonio Brown the president of Donda Sports. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then they spent, what was it, Sam? $2 million on seats to the Super Bowl for, like less fortunate kids.
That's cool.
That they're all going to the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. There's been a lot of talk. I've heard murmurings about, it's publicity, it's, promoting, it's this, that, and the third. Here's my opinion, which makes it the right one. The kids don't give a fuck,
right? No,
you know what I mean. There's $2 million on the owner's suite.
Yeah,
my bad. Sam said $2 million on the owner's suite, and then they're bringing a bunch of kids and their families.
Yeah.
Them kids and families don't give a fuck if it's publicity.
Hell no.
They don't care if it's a fucking marketing scheme. They don't care. They get to go to the Super Bowl.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Good for them.
That's an experience that's going to last the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Unless any of them start playing football and end up at a Super Bowl, that's an experience that's going to be in their mind the rest of their life. We got to go to the fucking Super Bowl with Kanye West and Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to me, that's really, really dope. I find it, I understand people don't like him. I understand he does a lot of out there things. But if people are hating on that, in my opinion, it's just my humble opinion, I feel like you just want to hate. Because that's a solid dude.
That's what I mean. And just because like you do some fuck shit doesn't mean there's not a genuinely good part of you.
I think he's a good dude.
You know what I mean? Like,
I think he's genuinely a good dude.
Brown?
Kanye.
Yeah.
I honestly, Antonio. I think Antonio Brown's all right.
I think he should swallow the pride and maybe go get some help.
Yes,
but other than that, like he's cool. He's fine.
I mean, he's got a bunch of kids. I just got informed he's got a bunch of kids, but they're all by the same chick.
Yeah.
So it's like, I saw something else too, man. There was a bunch of people hating on Chris Brown because he's having another kid. The thing is Chris Brown, by all accounts, is an amazing dad.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
And he's in every child's life.
Yeah.
If Chris Brown wants to keep impregnating people and they are willing to get impregnated by him, have at it, sir.
Yeah.
Do it to it. You know what I mean? Like somebody had posted, I can't remember who posted it, but they had posted it and they were like, clearly he's not, adhering to like COVID protocols. I'm like, yo, that's his girlfriend. What do you want him to do? You know what I mean? And then they were like, this is disgusting. And I'm like, what's disgusting about it? His 8th child, disgusting. I'm like, this dude has more money than he knows what to do with.
And he wants to use it for kids.
Exactly. And none of those kids are wanting for anything.
Nothing.
Like, them kids are good. They're good to go.
He ain't popping out kids and just being like, peace.
Yeah. Like he's in every maternity picture.
He's taking care of them. He's in their lives.
He's buying school outfits.
See, it's not like a good dad can't even be a good dad no more.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Right. It's weird. It's weird. So what? He's
right.
he's populating, and it's not, and none of these people are being forced to have children.
No. Yeah.
None of these people are forced to have. Everybody's taken care of.
Yeah.
He even said, he's like, look, have a kid by me, and you're good. You're set.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna take care of y'all for forever. Like that's it. Laura said, you mean Nick Cannon? Yeah, Nick Cannon.
You said Chris Brown.
Oh, my bad. Not Chris Brown. Nick Cannon. My apologies, everybody. My apologies. Wrong one. Nick Cannon. My apologies. Yeah. Nicholas Canaroni. Tiffany says she's excited for the halftime show. Did you see that lineup? Fuck yeah. Mm-hmm. Listen, like that meme said, a lot of kids gonna find out who their parents really are.
Hey, with that. The closest Detroit's ever gonna get to a Super Bowl.
Oh my God. Oh man. Oh man.
Their ex-quarterback playing in it and Eminem performing in it.
Yeah, that's about as close as it gets. Really quick, Ducky is in the chat. What up, Ducky?
What's up, Ducky?
My man, look right on top. He's like, hey fam.
And the closest we're ever gonna get is because OBJ's in it.
Oh yeah. Fuck, OBJ's in it.
Too soon? Sorry.
So I was talking to Sam really quick. I don't want to go down too deep of a sports rant, but I was talking to Sam and I was like, which one do you think is better? Cincinnati winning or the Rams winning and OBJ getting it?
I'm a Cleveland fan, so the Rams.
So the Rams?
I'm not rooting for another team in our division.
No. Hold on, Pun. Hold on. That's not what we're saying. Slow down. Slow down. That's not at all what we're saying.
Oh, okay.
Which one is easier for Clevelanders to tolerate? Cincinnati winning or OBJ winning?
I'd still say the Rams.
So you still say the Rams.
Yeah.
So she was saying, because she was of that same thinking, because she was like, if Cincinnati wins it, that'll just be insufferable. Like, we're not talking about rooting at all.
No, I know. It's the same thing with the Ravens and the Steelers. So now we'll have 3 teams that have made it to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And we're still sitting here fiddling with quarterbacks that can't play.
In this situation, it's a team that's in Ohio that the Browns beat and a team that has a player that used to be here and is no longer. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, okay, which one? I'm not saying root for either one. I'm just saying which one is more tolerable.
Rams.
So the Rams are more tolerable.
And for that, I'm not even including OBJ. I'm just saying the Rams.
Okay. Well, we got it. Well, that's the question, Pun. You got to include OBJ. Because that's the question.
Because I want them to win anyways because of him.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So for you, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, but like I said,
see, some of the people that I asked were like, they would prefer. So they were saying they would prefer Cincinnati just because they don't want OBJ to win, not because they don't like him, but because like he was here and then got chased out or whatever, however it happened.
Yeah,
and he's not. So some people were like, "Oh, I'd rather the Bengals."
But this is the thing, though. Like in my opinion, and me and Will were talking about this. If you're a Browns fan rooting for Cincinnati, that's despicable. Yeah. You're secretly rooting for Cincinnati because you secretly know that's the team the Browns should be. That's the quarterback you want Baker to be. He's not. That's the team we should be. And we're not. Because we don't have that quarterback.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Sam said, I think that's why Johnny Manziel had that meltdown the other day on Twitter. Nick's baby is with his ex. Wow.
I mean, hey, you know what?
Listen, money. Money.
And again, who the hell is Johnny Manziel? Like,
he's exactly that.
Exactly.
It's Johnny Manziel. Oh, boy. I did not know that. That's his ex. the ex that he was with when he was here?
I don't.
I think it would have to be.
Yeah, I mean,
in order for her to be in Nick Cannon's league.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, let's face it, dude. Nick Cannon's a fucking catch, whether you like to admit it or not.
Yeah, no.
Dude's a fucking catch. You know what I mean? The dude is a great. He said they just recently.
Okay.
Holy fuck!
You think that could be a reason why they got divorced?
It's Mr. Steal Your Girl. Mr. Steal Your Girl over here. Fucking Nick Steal Your Girl Cannon. All that shit I was talking about him being a nice guy. This motherfucker out here scooping up. Oh my God. That is hilarious, dude. That's hilarious. That just made my night. That
makes the story even better.
Here's the thing though, like, I got to keep the same energy though. I hope Johnny gets the help that he needs.
No, yeah.
I want to take his mental health seriously.
Yep.
I'm not laughing about that. It's just kind of weird that, you know. Fuck, dude. Fuck. At least Kim isn't pregnant by what's his name? You know what I mean? Fucking that would suck for Kanye. So I gotta. Ooh. Damn, I feel for him. I wonder what caused. I don't think it was them that caused the divorce, because you got to be separated for like a whole year before the divorce gets finalized. So they probably were separated for a while, and then Nick. How the fuck did Nick even meet her? Like, how do you meet Miss Manziel?
I could be wrong, but I think she was like a Playboy model or something.
Possibly.
I don't know recently, but again.
Yeah, I mean Johnny Manziel's not that old.
No, he's not.
So, man, fuck, dude, that sucks for him.
Be completely off bases on it, but I thought she was of some ilk.
Yeah, man. Well, world takes all kinds, sir.
Hey, man,
the world takes all kind. We can't.
Bet you're enthused about this. Sam said she sent you that video.
Oh yeah, of his reaction.
Oh, of his reaction.
Yeah,
okay,
I'll watch it. I'll watch it in a little bit. I don't want to play it on here because I don't want us to get flagged.
No, I thought it was I didn't see the reaction. I thought it was the actual video.
Oh yeah. Nah, that would suck. Adam said Nick Cannon has baby mamas like the Bachelor gives out roses. It was just her turn. You're right though, but you know what? He's a dad. He's a father. Yeah. He's a father to all of them. So I can't really hate, man.
Nope.
I can't really hate. Nick Cannon is more of a father to all, I think, 8 of his kids than I know a lot of people that have one in there. Yeah. So I can't really hate on the dude, man. If that's his way of spreading his seed, so be it, and let it be done, man. So be it and let it be done. As long as he continues to be in everybody's life and do his thing, you know. Mr. King said, I'm not hating. He takes care of all of them and the moms. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Everybody's good.
Yeah.
That's why people probably are lining up. That's why Miss Manziel was probably like, you know what? What 50 Cent say? Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Have a baby by me. Oh, man. Well, let's talk about the elephant in the room, sir. Mr. Joe Rogan. Mr. Joe Hard R. Hard R Rogan. I don't want to get into whether or not he did it. We all know he did it.
Yeah.
The thing that I would like to talk about is the apology. There's a lot of people that are on different sides of the apology. Personally, I won't hold most of it against anyone. Personally, I feel like his apology was sincere. It takes a lot to admit when you're a jackass, and he did that. I don't know the man, so I can't say whether he's racist or not. I don't think he is. My issue is with the people that take issue with him apologizing. I saw somebody talk about it, and they were like, he sounds like a woman, and this that, and I'm like, what is so wrong with if you did something that's wrong? Because here's the thing. that apology does not affect his bottom line at all.
No.
He could have not apologized and still get the same $100 million from Spotify, even if they drop him from the platform. Mm-hmm. Even if they drop him, he still has that $100 million. And he was already doing great money-wise before he even went to Spotify.
Yeah.
That's why they threw $100 million at him. For sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that apology doesn't, when I look at an apology, a lot of times I look at how is this affecting this person financially. Doesn't affect him financially at all. He wasn't losing money. Mm-hmm. The only person in this whole thing that isn't affected by it is Joe Rogan. Like, even The Rock was like, oh, I don't think he's racist. And people came for The Rock. You know what I mean? And he had to run that back.
Yeah.
There's other people that have said things and they've had to run it back. The only person that isn't being affected in it is Joe Rogini. I think the apology was, I think a lot of it was genuine. Maybe some of it wasn't, but I think for the majority of it, it was genuine. I think he means it. I remember watching the episodes, a bunch of the episodes where he used the word, and I can say, not for all of them, but for certain ones, I know one of them was he was quoting Charlie Murphy, Murphy. Yeah. I know another one he was quoting Richard Pryor, and different like the ones that I saw. That was the situation. It's not like he was just out here saying. Now he has said some other fuck shit. He definitely has. But I think he's apologized for it. And, you know, I'm inclined to, I always say we got to keep the same energy. If we're going to hold someone accountable, we then also need to give them the road back to redemption. You know what I mean? Do I think we should cancel him? No. When old boy was standing in front of his house yelling the N-word, I was like, we shouldn't cancel him. We shouldn't take his livelihood away from him. You know what I mean? He needs a road back to redemption. It's a teachable moment. I said that for him. I have to say the same thing for Joe. You know me, Pud.
Yeah,
I'm going to keep the same energy across the board. What was you about to say?
I would say, even though I think the other situation was more,
I think it was a bit more heinous
than because for all accounts, all of Joe Rogan's were in
context.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not, again, whether or not he should have used it or not, that's different, whatever.
Oh, he definitely shouldn't have.
But it's not like he was out here
in the street yelling it
just
out.
For no fucking reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
drunk yelling it out for no reason. Yeah, for sure. And at the same time, when that situation happened, I'm pretty sure I said, you know, we got to give people a road back to redemption. You know what I'm saying? Why am I keep scooting places? But and you know, this same situation, I'm unsure of what people want to happen. I don't think deplatforming is the best idea.
We can't know that because those people don't know what they want.
Exactly. I think a lot of those people
just people looking for something to. Again, he shouldn't have used it, but the fact that it was 5 years ago.
It was like 5 years ago,
and now you're bringing it up,
And he's talked about it since then. I watch him pretty often. He's talked about it since then. About like, a matter of fact, he did like the 23andMe, and then he was like, if I would have had over 20% black, he was like, I would have used the N-word. And then he had talked about like how he used to say it, and he was like, it's not my word, it's not for me to say. Basically the same thing he said in the apology. Sometimes I wonder, like, how many times do you need to apologize for things as well? You know what I mean? Like, you apologize. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. You don't apologize, then you don't care. You apologize, it's not genuine. Like, what can he do? Like, does he need to like give himself like 30 lashes or, you know, like, I don't understand. And I'm not defending the guy.
No,
I'm not defending the guy. I'm just confused as to what the masses would like to happen, because for me, I'm of the mind, apologize and then let's keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Apologize and then let's keep it moving. We don't need to dwell on it. It's not going to change the fact that he said it. He said it. He said it, and it's in the past, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So at this point, let's just keep it pushing. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to convince anybody. That's where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? What do you? How do you feel about it?
I don't know. like I said before, like I'm just staying in my lane. Like I don't concern myself with anything that's going on. Even if it's something that I should take serious, I don't care.
Yeah.
I got my own problems inside my head. You know what I mean? Like it's February.
Yeah.
February.
Honestly, I only brought it up because it's all over the place.
Yeah, for the last 21 years, February has been a really bad month for me. So it's like I got my own shit going on. Like I got my own reasons why I'm up at night. I can't sleep or I'm crying at night. Like I don't need to concern myself with other people's and the public's stuff that they don't even know what they want.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you said, like he apologized. So it's like, but these people don't even know what they want because it's not good enough.
I'd be curious. I'd be curious for somebody to
and not trying to like.
Wait a minute. Gonzo said you'll never be able to please the masses if you don't like him. Don't watch him. That's what I will tell. That's what I tell people. Yeah. Gonzo has listen, for somebody who is such a Apple advocate, he has the worst. Oh God, yeah. He has the worst experiences using the Apple talk to text or using the Apple products to text because. He'll have a long sentence and you think, okay, this is the one. And then right at the end, it'll be that one little thing.
It's like, I'm not trying to like be insensitive about it. Like, but I would probably echo what you said. Like he apologized. So the only way for something to change is to move forward. The more you stay in the past, the more change can happen.
Yeah. I'm confused about, like the deplatforming thing. And because the reason that I have more of an opinion on that, he says Siri is trash. I have no problem saying that. The reason why I have more of an opinion on that is because that actually affects us. Yeah. Because if they'll deplatform him,
yeah, for sure,
they'll get rid of us. We ain't bringing no money to the table. Yeah, so right. They'll get rid of us with the quickness if we say some fuck shit, right? So it's like I don't believe in deplatforming. And here's the thing. Other than, has there ever been a successful cancellation? You know what I mean?
Probably not.
Like, I'm trying to think who has been successfully canceled. Like, we could say R. Kelly, but his streams are still going crazy. Like,
you could say maybe Bill Cosby, but I still watch the Cosby Show every morning. Well, I don't watch, but it's on TV.
Cosby is walking free and still bringing in revenue. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Maybe Weinstein.
Here's the thing.
Was that really a cancellation?
Here's the thing about that. He's in jail. Yes. Mechanically Recline said Alex Jones still has a platform. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if anybody has been successfully canceled. Weinstein, you could count that, but was Weinstein ever really in the front? Like was he ever a front man like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
I feel like nobody has ever been successfully
just go to another
canceled.
Platform.
Yeah.
Because think about it, as fucked up as it is, another platform's like, this guy's going to get views.
That one platform, with the Joe Rogan situation, the one platform that's more, it's like more right leaning was like, yo, we'll give you $100 million for 4 years. You don't have to censor nothing. Yeah. He was like, if Spotify gets rid of you, we got $100 million waiting for you. So it's like, that wouldn't be a cancellation. That would, you know what that would do? That would give Joe Rogan $200 million.
Yeah, that would give him $200 million.
If Spotify kicks him off the platform, right, they still got to pay him. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he's large enough that he would be able to have a clause in their fucking Gonzo said it's all because he felt and said different stuff about the germ, and they couldn't stop him for saying what he felt, so they tried to start digging. I'm not even sure. I think yes, you're not wrong. I think also it was the people that he was having on that were saying a lot of the stuff. He was bringing on people that had different, different ideas.
But isn't that what he's always done?
He's always done that.
Yeah,
he's always done that. Yeah, it's a tricky one, man. It's a tricky one for sure. Now, here's the thing. I don't believe in the spreading of misinformation. If you're out here telling people, hey, don't do this, do this, and you're wrong, that's dangerous.
Yes.
When you have that big of a platform, that's dangerous. I also don't think that he was doing that.
No.
I don't think he was telling people, this is what you should do.
Yeah.
This is absolutely what you should do. Most of the time when he's saying that, he would say things like, take vitamin C.
Yeah.
Take vitamin D.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I started taking more vitamins because he had brought it up.
Yeah.
He's like, I take a lot of vitamin D. I take a lot of vitamin C. He's like, I take zinc. I started
to, and knock on wood,
you and me both.
I haven't been sick since I had the germ last year.
Wavy Duder said, fuck Joe Rogan. And he goes, I'll still fight Logan Paul. What's up, Wavy Duder? How you doing, man? How you doing, brother? Also, Jake 778 and a whole bunch of 9s is in the chat. And I think Cakes is in the chat.
No, what's up, Cakes?
Yeah, Cakes is in the chat. What up, girl? Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's definitely a weird thing. Again, I don't think people should be deplatformed. Freedom of speech is a universal thing. And people have to be able to say what they want to say. Gonzo said, I tried ivermectin and other stuff when I got sick and the stuff worked for me. What's the different strokes for different folks? Yeah. I mean, your body do what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I don't do anything. I don't take any medication or anything. Yeah. So people think that's weird. But yeah, I don't believe people should be deplatformed. If they want to put disclaimers in front of it, that's fine, whatever. But to be like, no, I think a lot of the people that are like taking their music down and stuff like that, I think that's a little weird. That's a bit much. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, right now, from what it looks like, the only person that they're harming is themselves. Because now they're not making that money from the streams. But who knows if they were even making anything crazy like that? You know what I mean? And Apple is good to go because Apple's separate. Yeah. They have the podcast app and they didn't have the music app. Yep. So you ain't got to pull your music because it ain't over there. Yeah. I think Apple even said like, hey, come on over here. Hey, ain't no problems over here. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? And his podcast isn't on Apple anymore. Yeah. But even if it was, it's like the podcast app is a whole separate thing. Yeah. So if you're pulling your music from Apple, you're pulling it for, you're doing it wrong, as they say. Wavy, we got to bring you back on the podcast, man. We got to get you in here again. It's been too long, man. I think it's been quite close to a year, give or take, or getting near it. So we got to bring him back on and chop it up with him, man. He's got some new hardware that he's gonna have to bring with him because his production won some awards, man. So we're gonna have to bring him in there. Congratulations to you on that as well. Yep. Bro, I got to talk about this. Tinder swindler, my guy. This dude, Simon's a bad motherfucker, bro. Right. Simon's a bad motherfucker. So I am not condoning anything that Simon did, right?
For sure.
But this motherfucker, bro,
is something like a pimp.
Something like, I won't say pimp, but this dude is this dude is an expert swindler. I will say that. And so spoiler alerts, everybody, for the Tinder swindler. If you haven't watched it, go on Netflix, give it a watch. It was great. It's like an hour and some change. Just give it a watch. But we about to spoil the shit out of it. So so it starts off with this chick, right? Okay. She's swiping on Tinder.
Okay. Now, wait, is this a movie or a documentary?
This is a documentary.
Okay. All right.
This is a documentary.
Cool. All right.
So she's swiping on Tinder.
Okay.
And she's talking about how like she met this dude, Simon.
Okay.
This dude is taking her, like when they meet, he's like, hey, I'm only in town for tonight. But I'm going to be back. But I'm in town for business. He's a diamond dealer.
Okay.
He works for like LLC Diamonds or LCC Diamonds or something like that, right? His dad is a diamond billionaire. This dude is a globetrotting billionaire, right?
Okay.
So she's thinking, I hit the jackpot, right? He's like, yo, I'm leaving in the morning. However, this is the hotel I'm staying at. He sends her the Google link. It's a really upscale hotel.
Okay.
He's actually staying there. Okay. Why don't we meet at the bar there and just chop it up a little bit? She meets up with him. They hit it off.
All
right? No sleeping together or anything. They're just chilling, have a few drinks, have some dinner.
Sounds like how Tinder's supposed to work.
Yeah. He buys her dinner. They chop it up. And then he's like, hey, I have an idea.
Oh, boy.
Why don't you come to Amsterdam with me? Like, do you have a passport? Come to Amsterdam with me.
All right.
So she's like, okay.
All right.
She goes to Amsterdam. He wines and dines her.
Okay. All right.
The finest cuisine at the finest places.
Okay.
Oh, Hazel's watching.
What's up, Hazel?
What up, Hazel? So he wines and dines her at the finest cuisines, at the finest places. They fly on a private jet.
Okay.
Right? So this relationship is going on, right?
Okay.
So then at one point, they're sending messages back and forth. They talk on WhatsApp a lot.
Okay.
Sending messages back and forth, voicemails. At one point, his bodyguard gets attacked, right? And so his enemies are out to get him. So he has to go into hiding. He can't use his American Express cards anymore. Yo, can I use like 25,000, right?
Wait, he asked
her.
Her.
Let me get 25,000. My enemies are trying to come after me, this, that, and the third. She sends it to him.
Oh.
Right?
Wait, this chick just had 25,000
Oh,
laying around?
I think she went and got a loan or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So then he's like, yo, can you get an American Express card in your name for me to use so it's not traceable back to me, so my enemies can't get to me? I shouldn't be laughing at this, because just like I was saying that we shouldn't have laughed at Will Smith.
Yeah.
So the story's wild though. So she gets the American Express card. He's using it.
Yep.
She keeps having to call them. That every time he tries to use it, she keeps having to call them and pretend like it's her that are in these places. And he's saying it's for like business dinners, business brunches, business meetings, and all this stuff. Mechanical Recon says, sounds like the dude trying to sell me a car warranty. So she's talking about this, right? Now at this point, she's in for like, I think like maybe 200,000.
Yeah. Right.
So I thought like when this first started that she was, they had been together for a long time. Laura said advanced fuckery 101. Apparently they were only together for like a month before he started like asking for money and stuff. Gonzo's heading to bed. Hey man, good. Oh, he's heading to the gym. Good night, Gonzo. Appreciate you being here. So apparently they had only been together for like a month.
Okay.
Before he started asking for money.
Yeah.
So she's sending him money. He's in hiding, trying to keep away from his enemies.
Okay.
Right? I keep saying that word for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
So he's trying to keep away from his enemies. He's in hiding. He's using her card. She needs to up the limit. So he hires her onto his company.
Okay.
Gets her a paycheck stub that says she makes like $98,000, like either a year or every couple months or whatever. So American Express immediately ups the limit, and he's just running it. He's just running it up, right? Fast forward to this other chick. She swipes right on him on Tinder. She meets up with him, same MO. They meet at a hotel.
Okay.
But she decides, you know what? This isn't the type of person I could be romantically involved with. And he agreed. He was like, we'd probably be better as friends.
Okay.
Right? So they become really good friends. He's taking her on trips. He's taking her to the most exclusive clubs. There's this club that's literally called like the Billionaires Club.
Okay.
$25,000 for a section. Like,
Jesus.
They are doing it up, right? Now, he introduced her to his new girlfriend, this Russian model.
Okay.
Right? They're living it up. Private jets, globe trotting, trips to Greece. Meanwhile, this other chick is like, yo, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
He's like, no, I love you. I want to have kids by you. Maybe we should move in together. Go ahead and find the spot and let me know when it's ready. And then I'll send you the money to, for the apartment or whatever. So she's looking for apartments for them. She's seeing him like once in a while.
Yeah.
The fucked up part is this motherfucking guy, right? When all is said and done, the shit starts lining up. So all of the money that she was sending, when you look at what she was sending and what he was spending with his bestie, it lines up. Oh. So she was paying for their globetrotting. So here's what this dude does.
Oh, man.
This dude gets what I call a bank, right?
Yep.
And he smooth talk her and gets her to start giving him money. Then he takes that money and starts smoothing out the next chick so that she believes that he's a billionaire fucking diamond dealer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And his messages always talk about his enemies. People, here's the thing. If somebody is not being specific with you, first of all, don't give them $25,000. First of all, let's start there. Yeah. But if they're not being specific, if they're just saying words like my enemies are doing this, my enemies are doing that, there are entities that you can name. Listen, there's this fucking dude, Claude. He owns fucking Claude's diamond shop. He's trying to smear my name and he's coming after me. You don't say things like my enemies.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like especially if you're borrowing money, you need as much specifics as possible. Yeah. You know what I mean? This is what happened. This is the entity that caused it. You know what I mean? Lauren said a pyramid scheme of a catfish. You know what? It's worse than that. It's worse than a pyramid scheme. So this dude was literally, he got this chick for like $250,000, right? So then when the money starts running out with her, he starts getting short with her. He's not talking sweet anymore. He's talking shit to her now. He sent her like a bank statement that said that he sent her the money. And then she was like, yo, it never came. He was like, well, I sent the money. I don't know what else I can do. I sent it. Oh yeah. Now it's Bestie's turn.
Oh boy.
So now Bestie is the bank.
The bank. Okay.
So he's out here and he needs money because his enemies are after him. He's in hiding. Now keep in mind, this dude's wardrobe, like this dude wears nothing but like Gucci, Prada, Hermes, like Louis Vuitton, like only the best shit. He's actually out here like living this life. You know what I mean? People know him. So I'm spoiling it, but I'm leaving a lot out. There's a lot of twists and turns along the way. So the two of them, so she starts to figure out, like she goes to like a newspaper or something like that. He's already gotten a bunch of money from her, probably like $100 and something thousand. Okay, he's got from Bestie, from the best friend, okay. Like 200 something thousand from the girlfriend, like 100 something thousand from Bestie. Basically, he was using that to globetrot and fucking take out his Russian girlfriend and shit. So she goes to a newspaper. So they start investigating this guy, right? Turns out this motherfucker's name isn't Simon. It's not Simon. He's like an Israeli dude whose dad was a what do you call it? His dad was a rabbi. Okay. Like he doesn't talk to his mom. His last name he stole from this actual diamond billionaire. He just took his name. Oh, so there was a picture of him in the LLC diamond, whatever. There was a picture of him, the dad, and like his sister. Apparently that motherfucker just photoshopped himself into that picture. He was never in that picture. This billionaire dude has no idea who the fuck this guy is. Like this dude basically doesn't exist at all whatsoever, right? So this is just what he does. He just scams women from Twitter for fucking money. all told, they said that he got women for like 10 point something million dollars, my guy. So then the last chick, right? Mm-hmm. Call this a win for womanhood, but the fucked up thing is, so she, the best friend, figures out who he is, gets photos of him. Has the newspaper people come out there and get photos of him, and then she confronts him and she's like, "Yo," on the phone, she's like, "Tell me the truth, yo. Like, who the fuck are you? What the fuck is going on?" He's like, "No, like I told you the truth. My enemies." And she's like, Simon, come on, fam. Like, the jig is up.
Yeah.
Like, tell me what the fuck's going on. He's like, "Yo, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I told you the truth." And she's like, "Listen, this is what I know." And he's like, "My enemies are causing them to give false information." And she's like, "Yo, like, come on, my dude." You know what I mean? Like, so this motherfucker, her and the what you call it? Why can't I think of the fucking word? Her and the newspaper get in contact with the other girlfriend, and as they're talking, shit's lining up, and the girlfriend's like, "Wow, the money that I was sending was paying for you." And so when the best friend went out there to meet up with him to get the pictures, she was like, "Yo, the only thing I keep thinking is who's paying for this trip?" Because he flew her out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so she's like thinking to herself, who's paying for this trip? Like, who the fuck, whose money is it this time, right? So them two basically go to this paper. They put out an article. They write a whole article. I think they wrote a book called The Tinder Swindler and like put his picture out there and everything, right? So the jig is up at this point. You know what I mean? Fast forward. There's a chick chilling, and she's like, "I'm at the airport about to go waiting for my boyfriend to call me." And then she's like, "I'm scrolling through Instagram, and I see a picture of my boyfriend. It's this motherfucker Simon." So she was like, I click it, and it's an article called The Tinder Swindler. And it's talking about how, like, you know, and here's the thing. The first girlfriend, the newspaper people had to go through, I think they said like 370 something pages of messages between them two. So I don't know how many the best friend had, but she actually, good for her, she saved everything. Yeah. Pictures, texts, voicemails, like all that shit. She saved all that shit. So the current girlfriend, she's reading the article. She's about to get on the plane, so she saves it, puts her shit in airplane mode. Now he's trying to call her and stuff. So he's going crazy. So she's on the plane reading it, and she's like, holy fuck. Like, every message that he sent this other chick, he sent her. So he would literally do like a video message where he'd be like, hey babe, how's it going? Like, I love you. Can't wait to see you. Kiss, kiss, blah, blah, blah.
And then
then he would stop that, start again. Hey, Jessica, can't wait to see you. Same fucking outfit and everything, bro. Same outfit and everything. And his bodyguard would be in the background doing the same thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this big, thick neck motherfucker. Bro, it is bananas. So she's like, I'm freaking out because she's reading it. And then she was like, I too have given him money. You know what I mean? Like, she had given him like, however, $100,000, right? So then she decides, Adam said, hashtag efficiency. Hashtag efficiency. So she decides she's going to swindle the Tinder swindler. Right?
Okay.
So she gets in contact with the other two girls. She's like, I want to help you catch them. Okay. She goes, but I need to do something first. She wanted to get some of her money back. So he's freaking out. He's like, yo, my enemies are trying to, doing his spiel. Yeah. My enemies are trying to get me, this, that, and the third. Like, I can't use any of my cards. And this article is fake. And so she starts pretending like she believes him. Okay. He's like, the article's fake. My enemies made the fake article to smear my name. My name is all over the place. So she comes up with the idea. She goes, well, hey, because she works in the fashion world. She's like, why don't you let me sell some of your clothes to get you money to get like new passports and all that stuff? And he's like, bet. When can you fly? Like, when can you fly out here? And she was like, like whenever you need me to. So I guess he mailed her a new American Express card with the name like David something on it. It was his new identity, right?
Yeah.
So the name David or something like that was on there. She gets the plane ticket. She flies out to him. He takes her out. They go out, wine and dine to the finest places again. And again, she's thinking, who the fuck is paying for this? Like, this is the latest girlfriend.
Yeah.
So she's thinking, who the fuck's paying for this? They get back to his house. She's like, they lay in the bed together. He doesn't try anything. Thank God. Next day, she loads up like 3 suitcases full of clothes, right? Gets home, starts hustling him. He's messaging her, asking about money. She's ignoring him. And she's like, I haven't sold anything yet. He's freaking out. Like, he's like, I'm broke. Like, this, that, and third. Sending her pictures of him, like his beard grown out. All in all, she probably got like $10,000, $20,000 out of it, out of the clothes and stuff. Now, here's the fucked up part, dude. Here's the fucked up part. The only person to get a happily ever after out of this situation is the fucking Tinder swindler.
Are you serious?
Dead ass, bro. Dead ass. So here's the thing. She sold all the clothes he gave her.
Okay.
He was blowing her phone up, saying that he's broke. Then he started saying he's the king of homeless people and this, that, and the third, right? And she's like, you're being a drama queen. He's like, no, I'm not. Like, I have nothing. And this, that, and the third. Still trying to get back with her and whatnot. So she sold that. She probably made $10,000, $20,000, maybe $30,000, right? She gets him charged. Like, she sets him up to get arrested. He gets arrested. He's messaging her, yo, they arrested me at this airport.
Yeah.
They sentenced this guy to fucking, I think he got arrested in like Israel or something like that, or somewhere like that. They sentenced him to 5 months in jail. He served 1.
What?
He served 1 month. This is at the end of the documentary. They sentenced him to 5 months. He served 1, right? Oh, it doesn't stop there, sir. It doesn't stop there. He's back to globetrotting. He's posting pictures with stacks of money. He has a Lamborghini and a fucking Bentley. He's still flying on private jets. He's doing courses where like business courses. Yeah. Where he'll like do business lectures, and I think the fee is like $300 or something a person. So he's like making bank now. The dude is still they were like, yeah, it looks like his financial troubles have ended as well, because you know there was pictures of him with the beard and all that stuff. He's got a new model girlfriend.
Like legit, or
like this is girlfriend,
or is she like
no she's this is legit his girlfriend.
Okay, all right,
yeah. He bought her a car as a gift. Like, this motherfucker's got money. Also, the first girlfriend met the mother of his child, right? And she said that when all this was popping off, she had saw a post that the mother of his child had made about him like taking advantage of her and getting money from her and all this stuff. But then she was like, but then why the fuck was she there? Like, they flew on a private jet together. Yeah. She met the mother of his kids. She met his kid. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of it all, like, I'm thinking, I'm watching this thing and I'm like, oh, at the end of this dude's going to be in jail. Yeah. Like, fucking girl power, dude. You know what I mean? Like, this chick fucking sold his money. You go, girl. Yeah. And a lot of the people that I were talking to, like, when they were talking about it, that's where they ended it. Like, yeah, the Tinder swindler got swindled. Yeah. Yeah, he got swindled for $20,000 worth of clothes
and a month of jail.
Yeah, and a month in jail. But he's now here.
He's living a high life that he was perpetrating before.
100%, bro.
And you know he probably got money from fucking the documentary.
Oh fuck yeah.
So
he said. So here's what he said. They asked him if he wanted to be involved in the documentary. He sent them a voicemail saying that he would be contacting his lawyers and moving forward with with a lawsuit or whatever, right? They played the voicemail. Yeah. I don't think he can fucking sue them, but they probably, because his picture is all over it. Yeah. His pictures and videos of him are all over it. I don't know the fucking what is it called? Fair use. I don't know the fair use laws, but I would imagine they might have gave him something. I don't know. You know what I mean? But the dude's got money now. From what they said, from what they showed, he's back to posting like normal, traveling like normal, moving around like normal. So I'm like, dude, the only person out of all this to get a happily ever after is him. The other 2 women are still paying back the $200 or something $1,000 that he got them for. The chick that works in the fashion industry, yeah, she got some money from the clothes, but she's literally still selling them. This was back in like 2018. And they were like, she's still selling, selling off his clothes. So she hasn't sold it all yet.
Yeah.
But still. And she was like, I didn't get back nearly the amount that went out, but I got something. And I'm like, it's good. Hey, I'm glad you feel good about it, but this dude is living his life right now.
So like, this is why I just keep to myself. Like, as a male who I've done some fucked up shit. Mm-hmm. I've fucked up. Everybody has. You know what I mean? Like, no one's perfect. But I believe I'm a stand-up dude.
Right.
But with people like this, and you were, because we're dudes, and because of guys like that, maybe not you, but me, am just, it sucks to be a dude. Like,
it kind of does. Here's the wild thing. So a lot of I've talked to a couple of my lady friends, and they're like, "See, this is why I don't mess with Tinder and this and that." And I go, "This dude is swindling women for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Mm-hmm. He's flying around in private jets. Yeah. You work at Quickway, like, you know what I mean? You work at Payless. He's not looking for you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you're not. He's swindling people in fucking Oslo and Finland, and fucking England and fucking. He's not over here in America trying to swindle people. He's swindling people in Europe. Yeah, like meeting high priced people, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And the one lady was like, because they asked her, "Are you back on Tinder?" She was like, "I was back on Tinder like the next day," and she was like, "It's not Tinder's fault," you know what I mean? She was like, "This dude, you can't blame Tinder for the predator." Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. This dude is out here preying on people. Mm-hmm. You can't blame that on Tinder. Yeah. Like, what is Tinder supposed to do? Be psychic and be like, you know what? Yeah. They said he's back on Tinder now, though. And that's how he met his current girlfriend. Bro, it's bananas, man. Like the ending of it, and I left a lot out. So I definitely suggest people go and watch it, because I left a ton out, but holy crap, dude. Like, that's a lot. Mm-hmm. That's a lot. You know what I mean? Like, that's a lot to fucking fuck. I couldn't imagine. And like, when you watch it, you're just like, what the hell? Like, how do you get away with that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
1 month. 1 month. And he hasn't been charged in any other country. None of the other countries have charged him at all whatsoever. The Raven said, wow. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, none of the other countries have charged him, man. And it's not looking like any of them are going to charge him. Yeah. Because in the grand scheme of things, right? They said he got about $10 million from people, but he was smart enough to move it around. So there's no one place where they're like, oh, this dude has swindled $10 million from people. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, each place is like, this is kind of, in the grand scheme of things, this is kind of petty. Yeah. The most he'd get would be like a couple of months. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because he was moving around. One chick was from Amsterdam. One chick was from Finland. One chick was from England. One chick was from France. You know what I mean? Like, he moves it around like that, which, you know, if you're going to do that, that'd be the way to do it. I don't suggest anyone try this.
Yeah,
that would be the way.
Fuck that dude.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Fuck him. Yeah.
Fuck that guy, man. Like, God, fuck him. And the fact that he's still out here just strolling around like it ain't shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's strolling around and living like it never happened. Yeah. You know what I mean? Fuck him. Fuck him. Double fuck him. Adam says, sounds like credit card fraud would be the only thing he could get. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the thing of it is so these chicks got the credit cards. So it was a legit card, and they lent him the card. So he can just say, I was just borrowing it. Yeah. That's what they were saying on the documentary. He could always just say, I was just borrowing the money. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, there's no law that says if you borrow money from a person that you have to pay it back.
Yeah.
If you don't pay it back,
you
know, like, what can they really do? Yeah, Lauren just said, but the girls did it willingly. See, exactly. That's the problem, is that they did it willingly. Mechanically Reclined said he's calling all the coin gifts. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. And that's why they kind of can't do anything to him. That's what I'm saying. The only person that got a happily ever after was him. A month in jail, that ain't shit.
Right. Yeah.
That's nothing. She said that's the scapegoat for sure. Yeah, this dude, 10 milli. And these women were in love, dude. Like they were in love. They were talking about having children, getting married. Dude is a scumbag, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Adam said they need to hire someone to snuff dude out. You know, maybe he has a little accident. You know what I mean? Maybe
he's got enemies, right?
I know somebody that could take him out with a saw. Freaking Texas soccer mom could probably get him out of here. Just let her swing a saw around while just let her in the vicinity with a freaking Oh my God, that video is hilarious. Sam said I was literally going to type that. Oh man. Lauren said call Hillary. Damn it, Lauren. We don't get political in here, lady. You keep that out of here. We're gonna have to get Politibot to time Lauren out. But we can't call Texas soccer mom. Let her swing that freaking
saw.
That saw around. Oh man, it's about that time, sir.
Is it?
Yeah. Time for us to hit the old dusty. Seems like time flies when you're having fun.
It sure does.
100%. Time flies when you are having fun. Yeah, it's about that time for us to roll up out of here, man. It's been a great show.
It has. It was
been a great fucking show.
Good to be back.
Man, it's been too long. It's been too long. It's been way too long. You know what though? Why don't you it's been so long that why don't you go ahead and tell the good people how they could reach out to you if they were so inclined?
Instagram, Snapchat, Discord at Pun-Fu-Panda.
Boom. So they changed up the
I see that.
H2 graphics.
Yeah.
So I got to make sure that it's working. If you want to reach out to me, you can catch me at Tiger39. That's THAIGER 39. You can catch me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Discord, YouTube, Twitch, DutchOven.com, Tinderswindler.com. No, you can't catch me on Tinder Swindler.
Not that one.
You can catch me on Tinder though.
Yeah,
Bumble, Tinder.
Yeah.
Farmers Only, Christian Mingle,
Sturdy Women,
SturdyWomen.com. You can catch me at TexasSoccerFamily.com. You can catch me at
SwingingSaws.org.
Yes. SwingingSaws.org. You can catch me there. Oh man. Man, she slapped the shit out of me with that saw, bro. It's bananas. Anywhere the media is of a social variety,
and where there's a handle,
you can catch me at Tiger39. If you would like to watch this show after the fact, just go to youtube.com/Tiger39 and it'll be arranged there in playlist. If you would like to listen to the show after the fact, just go to your favorite podcasting streaming platform of choice, iTunes and Spotify, because we're not canceled. Just search for the Two Endangered Mammals. Yep. You'll see this. You'll see these tables right here show up, and you'll know you're in the right place. Mechanical Recline said, "Right on, good show. We appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, sir. Glad to see you here.
Yeah,
and awake. That guy works hard. He works hard. Once again, I have been Mr. Tiger Adinaldo. This has been the one and only Pun-Fu-Panda. We are the Two Endangered Mammals, and we are now signing out. Peace.